Yeah. Burp barf.
I can do that.
Please don't.
What it is.
All the taste of
I
barf.
wasn't going to.
All the taste of barf without the mess.
Yeah,
I could get those like guttural.
Yeah, let's just pretend we're doing things and then not do them at all. Just point of contention.
I had friends go like, "Did that just come from you?"
Oh yeah, just
Yeah.
killed a bunch of gnolls. We just committed
How?
suicide. Forgot.
Killed,
Massacre.
murdered.
No, they fought back. There was a fair fight.
Victims are capable of fighting back.
Not if you do it right. Not if you do it right.
Talia's morality is eroded.
We have morality.
She's a death cleric.
Oh God!
Death is neither good
We
or
love
bad.
morality.
Death is
Turn,
death.
turn.
Well,
Tell
there's
us
a lot of
plus
death down there
we
for us.
show.
Well, I think what finally won the battle was when Takit took off his mask and
Yeah,
scared everybody
Made
off.
everybody-
But that
Everybody's
was
head
when they were
explode.
running away.
Yeah,
after we pretty much did 90% of it.
of the work.
Yeah.
Takit just hovered on the perimeter waiting for you guys to do the good work.
Yeah.
No.
That one remaining
perfect
ogre, I
steel
mean, he
heel.
still had all of his hit
Steel
points.
steel.
That would have been
Yeah, no, that would be
rough otherwise.
Were they petrified?
One.
One of them was, the one turned to stone, remember? And the others ran off.
I thought they all turned into
Mhm.
I thought they all turned to stone.
Oh yeah, there was 2 gnolls and an ogre running, and then you petrified 3 of them. Yeah, that's right. Woohoo!
What'd you put it in the bottom?
Petrification.
What'd you put it at the bottom when you
Because
got
his
that?
cord is blue and the thing is
No.
blue.
No.
Everyone
It
dying.
says-
I'm like, potion.
So should I put mine in the bottom one too?
Probably.
Why?
Repeatedly.
It looks like it's got 3 amps instead of
Well, I would die if you dropped it.
instead of 2.1.
All right.
We'll see.
It just lights on fire.
I did change out my identify spell because I've just been using time. I'm not going to take identify, and I'm going to
Just take 10.
bestow curse instead
Sure.
10 to identify.
because it's a necromancer spell. And
Cookies in it. I don't
Dear
know what you
Penthouse,
mean.
You won't believe what happened to me.
Do you have cookies
Were cookies involved?
Yeah.
or ice cream?
Yeah.
Well,
all of it.
especially when she has purple cookies.
Yeah, she'll look at the special porno set,
Have a cookie?
candy and
Sounds
cookie
good.
edition.
Just one.
I can't tell if you have a mermaid or. This is 2 stuck together. Baby fucking. That's how you make money.
No, she only got the one porno magazine that said cookies and candy. She didn't understand that was 2 of the models that were in
She
there.
had the best of both worlds right there. She had a
these
porno
are.
cookie.
Oh, no wonder. Okay.
There we go. Mini
I was
Nilla?
going to get pissed because these are a lot smaller than I remember.
They're mini Nillas. They say mini.
For mini
Of course, everything's a lot smaller.
good and cornies.
I don't say that every time I get in the shower.
And
Action. So where we last left off, the team had discovered an interesting town called the Drift, sitting on the back of a giant sauropod. Here, they made some inquiries, looking for some possible relatives, an opportunity to take a respite at a local tavern, make inquiries into the local council that runs the Drift, and coming across someone that goes by the name of Nightshade. Someone with a particular knack for both smuggling and assassination. But we also learned at the tavern of a particular individual from Takeet's past. And we learned that they were camped near the nearby lake. Accepting the opportunity from Nightshade to possibly assist in the smuggling of some strange creature referred to as both an elf and something else referred to as a human, although they've never been seen before.
Halfling. Size of a halfling.
Team first decided to go investigate all the Knoll encampments. But prior to investigating them, they got the local villagers stirred up near one of the fishing villages near the lake. Baruch, making a pretty impassioned performance, convinced the villagers to raid the nearby encampments. Team followed suit. And where we last left off, surrounded by a carnal field of dead gnolls, destroyed equipment,
statues.
and a petrified ogre
And a partridge.
and 2 petrified gnolls. You guys watch as Takeet very gently puts his mask back on. So where we last left off, what do you guys want to do?
Roll the bodies.
Why didn't you do that before?
This is new to me.
Stop everything from being on fire.
Yeah. Wow.
It'll take a little while, but you kind of damp out all the flames and everything, keeping the remaining camp. You can still hear the fighting off in the distance, further down the lakeshore, as camp after camp is getting raided by the villagers.
Poor Poor innocent gnolls.
Yeah. They were just
All
abandoned.
right,
Shit happens.
Minstrels.
got it. Merry wenches.
Absolutely, they're absolutely not bad guys whatsoever.
I'm gonna go look for. I'm gonna go look for signs of their evilness and like maybe plans to attack the village and.
Roll bodies.
I'm gonna go plant coke on him. He's right. See?
Look, guys.
Look,
It's
look,
a
this guy.
Look!
Look, this dude had freaking
Look
black
at all this!
heroin.
Look at all this spice. They're clearly spice traders.
That's right.
Oh my god, that's pure paprika. You know what
Illegal.
that does to a meal?
It spices it up. Who wants spicy meals, guys? None of us.
Oregano from savages.
Oh, I like it.
Like, why did I get hit with a cord?
So anybody investigating the camp itself can give me investigation. Anybody investigating the dead bodies of the gnolls and ogres, you can give me investigation as well.
I want to do both.
Well, you can, but one at a time.
I got 16.
16? Okay.
I checked the leader out. The leader of the pack.
Literally.
Add 20 plus 3, 23.
Okay. 18. What'd you get there, Talia?
It's investigation.
Huh?
21.
21? Okay.
No, you rolled a 2 and a 1. It's not a 20.
I roll a 2.
You know, that's not the right kind of math I think he wants. What'd you get to keep?
That's like,
Not
that's,
listening to the roll.
15.
Oh, you definitely
6. My baby tonight.
No, you can use all your good rolls.
Maybe it's cracking dice tonight. 1 and a 4.
13 and a 15.
It's cracking dice tonight.
Crack an egg.
I might have to pull out different dice, and these ones might have
Plus
to be
6,
punished.
so 19 and 21.
So, Maggot, as you head over to the leader that you remember, they were calling out, kind of commanding the gnolls to kind of defend the camp. They seem to have some interesting weapons on them. They're not char make weapons. They're definitely from the West. You can tell by the way that they're designed. And
Several trees. I know.
you don't know where
Rarely in the realm of criminal.
So you find that definitely interesting.
Okay.
You find a ring on their personage that seems that you pull it off and it's very nice, well made. They have a collection of a variety of coins. So they have like 28 gold, 12 silver, and 18 copper. They also have
28 gold.
28 gold,
Mm-hmm.
12 silver, and 18 copper. You also find a set of keys on them as well. About a dozen keys on a ring. You then find a map tucked in the inside of their cloak.
Okay.
And you can't help but notice that the belt that they're wearing is finely crafted as well.
I'll take the belt too.
And he does have a small spell book on him as well.
I'll take that too.
All right.
Check out the.
What would
map.
Hans and Alva like to search about for? Okay. Start scouring some of the knolls. The one particular ogre with the catapult contraption definitely gets your guys' notice. And you head over to that one. And you begin to examine it. It is carrying a large pack, like large enough that it contains like a lot of spare parts and equipment to manage the catapult. There is a seat in the catapult where a small person could run it. The catapult's mostly intact, with the exception of some minor damage to it. The
not have a bugbear right now.
The ogre itself, while there's nothing of particular uniqueness about it, other than it's got a very large leather bag, like straddled to its kind of like very leather worn belt.
Would this kind of be like a backpack if we tried to?
Yeah, it'd be like a small backpack for you guys. It is filled with coin. You find about 180 gold coins and 80 silver coins of varieties, like Western Empire, Eastern Empire, or Western Kingdom, Eastern Kingdom. There's a mix of char, and all manner of the different kingdom coins are in there as well.
I'll just go swing around like a backpack, just.
Clank. Oh, God.
What do you want to search?
I want to search that other ogre who kept fucking killing me.
The ballista is mostly ruined. Is that the one that got petrified?
Yeah.
Well, everything on it's turned to stone. Which kind of like turns your attention away, and you start kind of checking out some of the other knolls. There's 4 of the beefier looking knolls that you begin to examine. Their armor, once again, is not charming. It's Western Empire, which is strange. Their weapons are nice, not necessarily magical, but very nicely crafted. Char is not known for their quality of fabrication, so what they make and what people buy from Char tend to be very kind of like obvious to spot, not very good quality.
Yeah.
These weapons and armor are definitely Western Empire, which strikes your fancy. You also collect, between the 4 of them, you collect 80 gold, mixed coins, not just char, 32 silver, and 16 copper.
Okay.
One of the knolls has a small red potion on them as well. Looks very much like a regular potion of heal, from what you can tell. Talia, what are you doing? There's the encampments. There's a few other knolls on the ground.
I think we
The encampment.
strip them.
Okay. You start examining the interior of the tents, and you actually come across the leader's tent. And you can see a disheveled kind of makeshift bed, a foot locker at the foot of the bed, and then you see 12 small iron boxes stacked up neatly inside of his tent, all of them locked. And they have guild imprints on them as well, images. small images of a lightning bolt in front of a helmet. Nothing that you immediately recognize. Could be a guild from Char, for all you know. Although, usually Char guilds tend to be more dramatic, more kind of feral and kind of wild-looking imagery that they use. A little bit more typical of Knoll society.
Is the footlocker locked?
They're all... the footlocker's locked, and the 12 small iron boxes are locked as well.
I'm gonna try and unlock
Which one?
the
Footlocker?
footlocker first.
Which
Okay.
hand do you use?
Give me sleight of hand as you start fiddling with the lock.
Give me a hand.
15.
15. Jam your dagger point in there. And it's not a very sophisticated lock. You hear the latch kind of tumble on the inside, and you're able to peel the latch open, and you open it up. There's a small assortment of many different things in here. There is a bundle of parchments that look to be writings or messages going back and forth between people. There are 6 small vials of potions of various colors. And there are 20 measured out small bags of coin. And each bag contains 18 gold, 6 silver, and 5 copper. Almost like people's pay.
Silver.
Yeah, they're like, it's almost like you just pick them up and can pay people with them. Almost like their bundle is pay. There's a half dozen maps of the border regions between Eastern and Western kingdoms. And a journal written in common. There's a title on it. Just merely, there's an emblem of a helmet and a lightning bolt, which matches the other boxes that you see. Kind of flick open the journal. They seem to be delivery points spread throughout the 2 kingdoms, or the 2 east-western regions.
Okay.
To keep. What are you looking through and for?
Okay. I actually rolled a 21 and a 23. I checked my update.
Okay.
First, I'm gonna just sit on the ground for a few minutes and contemplate what the fuck just happened with the
Okay.
mask.
Okay.
And then I'll go check the stone body. And after that, I'll start, gathering stuff from bodies and making a big central pile of loot.
Okay. As you take the moment, you could see Hans and Ala examine the ogres and some of the other gnolls. You can see Baruch looking through the gnolls. You can see Maggot kind of rifling through the dead leader, and see Talia searching the tents, and finding things. You take a moment to examine stone remains of the 2 gnolls and the ogre, and everything on them turned to stone, completely turned to stone. However, the ogre is wearing probably what looks like a really nice belt, and there's a belt buckle on it of a helmet and a lightning bolt. Give me a history check to see if you recognize this organization.
It's the Knowles Children's Hospital.
23.
That emblem belongs to a guild located in the western region of an area called the Soundless Coast. And they reside in a place called the Salted Bay. And they are related to the Moonwatch Guild as their emblem. The helmet is the Watcher, and the lightning bolt is their kind of brand that they use to mark things that they make. They specialize in weaponry. That's the main thing that they manufacture. And they're very renowned for doing it.
Okay. Keep an eye out on if there's any weapons lying around. They're probably
Is
of
there
excellent
any,
make.
wagons?
There's carts, wagons. Some of the ponies had perished in the fight. Some are still tethered to nearby trees and posts, and Some you can see off into the forested kind of like undergrowth of the nearby lake that are kind of, they got scared off and are kind of just eating at the grasses and stuff, staying away from the campsite.
Let's load up some wagons and sell
How
this
big's the
shit back
ballista
at
they
Drift
had?
City.
The ballista.
It's 3 feet in height at the point of, because he also carries the armature on his back, so he can set it up as a brace. That's 3 feet in height. The ballista itself is about 4 feet wide, 2.5, 3 feet long.
I wanted to
It's
like
good
totally mount it
size.
on my back. All right. Is the bows look finally made too?
Yeah,
Let's see.
definitely not char make.
Is
And
there
there's
any,
plenty
like-
of spare bolts, arrows, and
Is there like crossbows or hand crossbows lying around?
there are, yeah. Not necessarily magical work looking, but very finely crafted.
What's that mean to me?
Expensive.
Expensive,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
definitely.
start gathering.
And I would say
weapons
after
and
to
armor.
keep kind of like yells out to everybody, keep an eye out for armor and weapons. That's when you begin to notice on all the armor and weapons the same brand, the helmet and the lightning bolt on everything.
I'm just gonna start finding one of the emptier
We have to like
cartridges.
file it
Scrape,
off.
scrape, scrape. Does it
I'm
come
gonna
off?
poke my head out and ask,
Is it magicked in?
anyone find any keys on the main guy?
Is the main guy stone?
Why?
No, he
No,
found
Bunch
it.
of
he was the one
lockboxes.
that got
Maggot found keys.
There's a
got
bunch of
mortar shot.
lockboxes in here.
Oh, there is? I might have some keys.
Uh-huh.
I'm also a person that's good at picking locks too.
Yeah, but if we don't have to pick them, it might be easier if there are keys.
Uh-huh. Let me see what I can do.
They might be trapped.
Should we feed
Give me
them?
investigation as you
Okay.
examine the dozen. And they're about the size of like small suitcases, but they're just metal strong boxes.
What am I supposed to do? Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
A 6.
6.
Wait, can I give him advantage because
Eight.
I'm-
You can help
I
them,
hate
sure,
that
yeah.
dice.
You can. She's helping you, so yeah, you can have another roll.
Inspiration.
And inspiration.
Natural 20.
Add a DA.
What is that for? Investigation?
Yes.
24.
The first box you open, you place the key in. It takes you a couple times, and it's not trapped. So it clicks open. Small box opens. It is filled with gold coin. You and Talia begin to kind of like examine it and count. It's mixed coinage. And there's probably 1,000 gold in that box.
Okay.
You can feel the heft of it, and then you kind of test the heft of the other 11 boxes, and they're all filled with coin. You can tell by the weight
So
and the sound.
we need a wagon, guys,
Got
and
it.
a pony.
Got it.
Yeah, let's hurry up before anybody else shows up here.
And cover these with a blanket.
It's gonna take a while. You gather up a cart, gather up some
What's
of
in
the,
the big one?
ponies,
Is that
and
the big one need a key or?
she pried
I
it
already
open.
opened it.
She pried it open. But that was one of the keys on your key ring. There's 12 for the lock boxes and one.
bed and everything, see if he like hit anything or.
Give me an investigation check as
Okay.
you examine.
Yeah,
That
part of
we got.
inspiration.
Like, give me advantage.
14.
14,
You can add a
Guidance.
DA.
Guidance.
Okay, 16.
16, and a D8, right? Inspiration.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
add a D8 to that if you want.
Oh, plus 8.
24.
Nice. Definitely, you like pick up the mattress and like between the like rough hewn slats and where the mattress were sitting on the slats, you notice a small bundle of folded parchments, and they all have different markings on them. What's interesting as you read them, you definitely recognize the insignia of the capital city of the fractured north, because you've dealt with some of the smuggling groups that have gone that far west before. And you recognize the emblem of the city called Crater. You also recognize the emblem of the unending coast is on there, which is linked to the capital city of High Point. And it seems to be correspondence between two regions is what you kind of make out of it. But other than that, you're not really sure.
It's written in Nolish.
It is written in Calisha Common.
Okay.
It's a big, thick bundle of messages that clearly have been going back and forth.
I'll give those to Master so he can peruse that.
Yeah, I'll give him a bundle of parchment that I found too.
Okay.
Oh, here's a spell book too. I don't need that.
Seriously?
And then I got like
Yeah.
6 vials that I don't know what they are.
Okay. I'll work on it.
And a half a dozen maps.
You can trade me something else later.
Excellent.
When you find something
While they're
you
all
can use.
busy loading up boxes, gathering
Yeah,
horses,
Mhm.
gathering up all the. So currently, it's going to take 2 carts that you scavenge. 4 horses you managed to recover, 2 horses per cart. And it's going to take you about maybe an hour to finish up all the loading and gathering of all the weapons and equipment and everything. It'll take you about an hour, and then we'll laundry list that once we're done with that. Well, they're busy doing that. You see the silhouette of a feminine figure in the nearby woods, and you immediately recognize her from being Danica. You see as she steps out of the shadow, and she just stares at you, not in a menacing way. Well, it's true. You're still alive.
Son of a bitch!
I'll approach her.
Don't remember me, do you? Probably don't remember much of what you've done. I would imagine such trauma would cause me to lose my memory as well. Named for the community, of course.
Yes, I remember that much.
That was fascinating watching you take off your mask. Did you even know you could do that?
No.
Huh. What do you remember about the community of Danica, Takit?
Just that it was very unluckily located near someplace I wanted to be.
Yes. You still dabble in necromancy, I see. She casts a look over at Baruch in
I'm
his
like
kind
stripping off a whole arm right now.
I hope to more than dabble.
Yes. Were you hoping to find me out here?
I was talked into believing that you were a danger to me. Are you?
Don't know yet. I'm still trying to understand if whether or not you're a danger to me, to be honest with you. Not many of us are left.
Us?
Your memory not being intact definitely bodes well for me. I don't know how well that bodes for you. Where
It's
did they
been interesting.
Where did they put you? What godforsaken land do you exist on now? To be hidden for so long.
My family land.
I don't know anything about your family, Takit. When you're imprisoned in cells watching people being experimented upon,
Experimented
yes, Takit. Yes.
by me.
Yes. It's your obsession with the dead, Takit.
Experimenting with bodies or experimenting with life.
Depended on your mood, I think.
All right. I knew you had it in you,
Taking
Master.
that, now going after a femur, like,
All this time. Thought you're some old
Whittling
fuddy-duddy in a
off.
castle.
Apparently some of maybe
But you're so
that
evil.
yeah.
would do that is not currently here.
Yes, I've been wondering about that. There's been theories about your existence. That you're not quite human and not quite alive, but not quite dead. I think your friend over there, Bones,
Baruch!
definitely is proof that you still dabble in the dead. But you seem so different than what I remember you as a child.
You knew me as a child?
Well, yes, for some reason you were content with selling us off to the trades, keeping the adults for your experiments, of course. But when the community burnt down, we just assumed that as children you died with it. All evidence of it wiped out.
You were a child and you didn't know me.
No,
Yes.
I was quite young
Thank
at
you.
the time.
Thank you.
Yes. I'm
It
not
happens
even
a
sure
lot,
if you're
like,
capable of being a child.
We're gonna kill her now, or we're just gonna have this conversation?
We're like not
You guys can't see her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like, while you guys
We're
are
fucking
busy
around.
I just
packing
kinda-
up carts
Oh,
and
darn.
She
Okay.
didn't
And
have the crossbow
scavenging.
pointed at me, so
Yeah.
I walked over to it.
she's just like leaning against a tree, kind of just. But you could see beady little red eyes back in the darkness. You can see she's flanked by two of her knoll guards. Well, it's been an interesting meeting.
I
I
have no reason to look for you. I won't be looking for you.
certainly hope not, but I want to give you a piece of advice to keep.
Yeah.
I think there are people looking for you. You mastered some kind of craft at the sanctuary of Danica. And that craft made your family, well, powerful and rich enough to have your own homeland. Centerpoint is very much aware of who you are. They're also very much aware of the ill-fated attempts going on to sow division amongst the different kingdoms. I have no stake in that. I could care less. They could all burn in the nine hells, as far as I'm concerned. But I see an opportunity here. Just don't know what it means yet. When I heard your name cast about in the tavern, I was shocked, to say the least. Not expecting to see such a cruel and powerful person such as you, but you don't look well, Takit. You looked very different before. Please, don't take off your mask.
I won't. I had only hoped to frighten them. I did not know it would do that.
You really don't remember, do you? Fascinating. Well, enjoy your journey where it takes you, Takit.
A moment.
Yes.
Let's see if I remember to bring it.
Was a present for killing your family. There's a booby
here's
prize.
the eye teeth of your parents back to you. See if you can get them reincarnated.
No, it's their souls in a glass,
So true.
screaming.
Ask her how many notches are in my rib bones.
All the notches. What are you looking for?
I actually had a physical prop that I meant to bring.
It's sitting on your TV next to your remote control.
It's vibrating off your bed. It's vibrating
Vibrating
off
off
your
your
bedside
bed.
table right now.
I didn't bring it. Oh well, never mind.
You just describe it.
Yeah, I was gonna give her a little shard of
Sapphire?
No, of the magic shit, luminary shard,
Oh.
carved like a scarab.
She watches you approach and you hand it off to her. She hesitantly takes it from you. Are you sure? This is quite valuable.
Soul trap.
Yes.
Well,
I've obviously done something wrong. I mean,
certainly
Horrible.
make it easier for me to keep an eye on you. And she drops it inside a pocket inside her cloak and
Next to a piece of red bone.
see you soon, Taki.
don't let me get like that again.
You stay off my trail, I stay off your trail. Maybe when we can benefit each other's purpose, we can have a conversation later.
But don't
I
let me
do-
get like I was.
Encourage you to look in to the histories of Danica. See if it jars your memory. And you just watch as she just kind of melts into the darkness, and you can hear her mutter something to the other two gnolls, and they just kind of drift deeper into the forest. So, at which point, you guys gather up all of the material. So, 5 longbows. Somebody wants to keep track of all this. Oh, God, I used to have a messenger bag like that.
It's bag of holding.
Yeah.
5 longbows?
I wore it out.
Yeah, the zippers are all
2 crossbows, 2 hand crossbows,
2 crossbows and 2 hand crossbows?
correct? A dozen long swords.
Dozen long swords?
Mm-hmm. 3 dozen daggers. And a dozen suits of split mail. And a dozen shields. 120 arrows. 100 bolts. 100 darts. And 60 spears. So that'll fill up one wagon while the other wagon is filled up with all the strong boxes and collected items of gold and
Now we
other
look like
bits of
merchants.
wealth.
Now we look like merchants.
What are you guys doing? It's late. You can hear the fighting beginning to definitely have tapered off.
Let's head back to the drift.
I don't think we can take this all on drift.
Why not?
I
Sell
don't
it.
know if we can drive it up the tail.
We'll figure it out there.
Well, look,
Hans, Elvin, you have family, right?
Shoot it off.
I'm sure if we whip the shit out of them ponies, they'll get up there.
They probably have pulleys and elevators of some sort.
Yeah, you're right. Good thinking.
We can out with it, but as much as we got, we could probably outfit Belfry with armor now.
No.
Oh, luminary shard.
She likes to go
That's
on
pretty
that
cool.
route.
I like it.
And these are what you carve.
But I would like to put those darts in a bag underneath her and just pull it, and it just rains darts down on people.
Dart bombs.
These are
What the hell's it?
luminary shard scarabs.
They're pretty cool. I like them.
What's it say? Flesh to
Suck
stone.
dick.
Flush this. So you guys gather up and steer the wagons and steer everything back through the glade, back to the direction of the drift. Takes you about an hour to get back there because it's a little slow going. It's getting much later at night at this point. It's getting towards that, end of the evening kind of feel. You guys arrive to the halfling guards, just kind of like staring at you with kind of odd expressions.
As we're getting back there, or like before we get into sight, I'm going to disguise self
Okay.
as a correct me if I'm wrong, lizard filter thing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Throw on a lizard folk look,
Okay.
but wearing merchant clothes.
Okay. Are you guys all trying to appear a bit more like merchants or?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a group deception check.
How do you do that?
Everyone roll deception, and then we'll use the laws of averages to see how well you did. 14.
19 plus.
Guidance.
14.
14.
23.
Hmm?
To keep guidance.
What is that?
2d4.
D4?
Excuse me. What'd you get to keep?
21, 21.
21.
21.
I gotta look.
You said you got 14. Did you give him guidance?
No.
Guidance.
18.
Okay. Wait on
24.
24.
23.
23. So as you guys arrive to the guards, it's a bit late to be bringing merchant items. The platform's not open until the morning.
There was a massive amount of gnolls camped around the lake. The villagers seem to have been fighting and clearing them out. We didn't want to stay in case
Yeah.
they came after us. Is there any chance we could please
Well, we could tether your wagons down here below till the morning, but you're free to head on up to the drift if you want.
how long till the lifts are open?
First thing in the morning.
I'll stay with the wagons.
I'm sure there's another way.
How about we camp in the wagons, or how about we?
Why don't I reach in there and grab a handful of gold
Well,
coins?
let's not reach in there. Let's reach in our pockets because we have them in our pockets.
Yeah, maybe we get the lift running if we, grease the wheels, as it were.
If you're using coin, give me persuasion with advantage.
Who's got the best persuasion?
I got a +7.
Sounds like it's Maggie.
I will.
No, wait a minute.
Are you sure there's absolutely
Yeah.
no way to do this?
Arts on or art?
Well, she's probably got
I got a
that.
+5.
Yeah.
Actually.
For persuasion with advantage because you have coin.
Guidance.
That was a 9. That was an 18. 28.
Guidance.
28.
I don't think I'll need it, but why
we'll
not?
make the
We'll do it
greasing
again.
It'll make the greasy higher. That's a term.
29.
That's what I said.
29.
Deeper, you mean?
That's Luke.
He sees you kind of like the little halfling guard and the other one kind of exchange looks. Well, I mean, we can think of, let's say, 50 reasons that we could help you out.
I will pass him the gold.
I think 50 reasons is a fair number.
Oh, look at that. They need some help with the platform. Okay, well, and they just kind of guide you over the huge, like 12-foot, platform comes lowering down. They cart the
Right
horses
next
and
to us.
everything on there, and you guys are able to stand on there with it, and you feel the whole platform take you up the 200 feet up into the back of the sauropod, and you feel it lock in, and a grizzly little old halfling comes out with a lantern. What? I'm kind of late. You need storage for your horses and your wagons, don't ya?
Yes, please.
How long are you going to be? The drift leaves in a couple days.
Not long. Just till tomorrow. We need to get some rest, and then we have wares to sell.
Oh, well, okay then. 2 wagons, 4 horses, 40 gold if you got it, please.
Wait.
Thank you. And he starts calling to the assistants and watches some more younger halflings come out and they guide everything. And
We each, I don't want to leave suitcases. I don't want to leave the lockboxes.
they're heavy.
How heavy?
They're filled with 1,000 coins. They're
They'll be
each.
fine.
Did you also relock it?
Well, yeah.
I'll stay with them.
I mean, they're hundreds of pounds to carry.
We need to figure a way. We need to find
We need to go shopping.
Yes. Yeah. We will. We didn't say that out loud.
We need to go shopping and equip this guy with all of the magical crap. that we
We need
have.
to look up yes, with all the magical things. Well, at least many magical things.
We have to be first light in the ship, right?
Is that
Yeah.
tomorrow or is that the next day?
Supposed to be tomorrow.
So the morning-
First light this morning.
This morning.
Yeah.
Later this morning.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be the next
It was
day.
the next day.
Did we reckon it and say we go out that way? Why didn't you say something when we were leaving the damn?
I got it. Don't worry.
We just have to unload all this shit.
It said needs to leave in 2 days. Meet her in the Geyser Mountain Vale, leave tomorrow
I go to
night.
the nearest dive bar.
I thought it was 2 days.
Oh, maybe it is. If you ever know, say 2 days. We'll go with
Needs
that.
to
That's
leave
fine.
in 2 days. Meet her at the Geyser Mountain Vale, leave tomorrow night, 1.5 miles north, small clump of trees amidst a field.
Yep.
So
I
we
take, like,
should
200.
have today. We have to
200?
leave
Yeah.
Tonight.
tomorrow night. I mean,
We could probably
Sleep,
leave
and
tonight.
then leave the phone.
I mean,
Meg gets off
would
on
just-
a mission, was taking 200 gold out of the boxes and looking for a fence. So we can move all
Okay.
this shit.
Okay.
It's marked with guild marks.
Give me survival or investigation. Your choice.
If they have a jeweler on here.
Oh yeah, for the next 10 minutes. Here's my last one for the day. Guidance. Part of inspiration.
Give you by the park inspiration.
But we gotta get
22?
arms and all that.
Oh,
We gotta get the
jeez.
You end up at
Let me get back at you.
you end up at a small merchant shop called the Gilded Acorn. But what draws you to it is that there's a thieves' cant image on it, a symbol. This particular purveyor dabbles in stolen goods, is what that symbol tells you.
All right.
It's closed currently because it's so late, but this is a potential location you might be able to work with.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I gotta wait till morning.
Potentially. Are you guys heading back to the Brewberry?
Yeah.
Yep.
Head back there. It's mostly calmed down at this point since it's so late.
I put my
Any
bony ear
last
to
minute-
that hobgoblin door.
Oh, yeah, just mostly storing.
Yeah. I guess I'll stay with the wagon. I'll stay with the wagons and watch the money and stuff.
Okay, so you'll stay with the wagons. So you two are staying at the
Maybe
wagons.
we'll want a dead person too that doesn't have to sleep all that much. I just don't, because
I found a
in order
place.
for him to sleep,
I just need 4 hours. That's it. So
I'll take the first 4 hours and then.
Okay, so
Sleep
you
up
two
in the
are watching the
rafters.
wagons.
Mhm.
The
I'll
rest
take
of you back
I'll
at the
take first
Brewberry.
watch,
The rest,
you-
the four of you back at the
rest
Brewberry.
of
Yeah.
Okay. Those of you back at the Brewberry, anything you want to do before settling in to your long rest?
Are we in our room?
Yep,
and we got one long room.
correct. You got one common room.
Common room.
So it's just us four?
It's Hans and Alva, you and Talia.
Okay.
Both Baruch and Maggot are.
I'm gonna put that belt and that ring on. I don't know what they do, but I'm just gonna put them on.
Wait.
Huh.
You sure you don't want me to do it just in case something happens?
Could be cursed.
Like, remember that one belt that was
Why,
supposed to, like,
why would he be wearing a cursed thing?
if somebody else wears it without attuning to it properly? You know, whatever. If
Okay.
you die, I'll have a new
You don't
bony
really
brother.
like me that much anyway, do you?
Actually, I do. I like you a hell of a lot more. And I like that motherfucker who brought me back and made me lose my memories and brought me back again, however fucking many.
Yeah, he's an asshole. Okay, here you can try them on.
Okay. But I try the items on, see if I can
Okay.
feel any.
You wait an hour to attune to the belt.
I'm undead. I don't need to attune.
Oh, that's right. The belt is a striker's belt. If you attune to it, you have advantage on attacks.
Yeah, this ain't going to do me any good, but spend the hour to attune before you place it on.
Okay.
What
about the ring?
Namaste.
What about the ring?
Striker, you said striker belt?
Put on the ring.
Let's put the ring up.
It immediately makes you feel very nauseous. And you're watching as fresh skin is growing on your fingertips. And it hurts. It's so bad. You pull the ring off as you realize it's a ring of regeneration.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait. Let me see that real quick. I need to borrow this when we meet up with
Why don't you
Pete
just
again.
why don't you just wear it overnight? See what happens. I'd love to see with some skin.
I mean, it's really fucking pale. You can see that.
I know, but
What is the striker belt?
So it does not require attunement.
okay.
As a bonus action, you can invoke the Ring of Regeneration to heal you for 1d4 hit points. If you fall unconscious, it automatically gives you 1 hit point.
Right. And Striker Belt does advantage on attack rolls.
The two of you suddenly realize something.
Hmm.
The leader may not have been dead. He was wearing that ring.
Oh.
No,
Ghelfi!
no, wait. I wanted to say this about the ogre, but just every body that I went up against, I just with my rapier right through the eye.
Wasn't he still burning?
No, I don't. Was he on
No,
fire?
he put it. I think he put himself out.
Yeah, he had
before
put himself
started
out.
He took his armor
Yeah.
off.
He took his armor
He had
off.
his
took his
metal
armor
and he
off,
took
yeah.
his armor off.
But
That's a
then
little
it
too
was the-
retconny for me,
then it
so
was-
that's not going to work.
That's
Then it was-
fine. We got an enemy now.
well, it was
He
the
crawls
explosion.
away. That's
Huh?
awesome.
Wait, no, there's still the villagers running around.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I thought, okay, I just, there were a lot of people on fire.
Well, yeah, amongst the
Yeah.
camp. He wasn't
Oh,
one of
did I
Yeah.
tell you I stabbed everybody before I left?
them.
Hey, I was gonna say, but the motherfucker was solid stone.
Scalp them. All of a sudden, there's a bald-headed
I
gnoll.
take their
Hey,
gnoll
you!
ears.
I want my hair back.
Oh man, we should have been collecting gnoll ears. Isn't that a quest? I swear I ran across an exclamation point somewhere.
I think that was in your video game. Collect 10 gnoll ears and you gain a level.
What have I done to deserve this?
No, you burn them and they.
Oh, I
they
said
work
yes.
For,
Yeah, to a
making
bunch of
health
things.
potions.
All right.
He says yes.
So back at
please.
the inn,
I said yes.
You might want to go do a flyby.
Now am I going to do this stupid magic item?
So you're taking first watch of the dual watch at the wagons. You'll take second before the dawn.
back at the inn,
Back at the inn. Anything you guys want to do before you settle into your long rest?
yes. Ladies, gentlemen, Danica, or the woman who called herself Danica, came by to check on us
I accidentally just rolled a
after the
nat 20
battle,
on persuasion on D&D Beyond.
and she will not be a danger to
What's
us.
that?
The owlbear dice.
She won't be a danger to us.
She's interested in me, but not vengeance-wise.
Do you believe her?
She had me outnumbered and surrounded by her knoll friends hiding in the dark when we spoke, and she could have very well taken me down. So I don't think we'll be hearing from her unless we go looking for her.
I still don't trust her.
Do you
We don't
tell her everything she said, or you just tell her she's not in danger? Okay,
tell her she's
fair.
dangerous. And with that, I redo my spells.
Okay. So settle into your long rest. Everybody else?
Yeah, long rest, long rest.
Level up, level 5. Click off your long rest. Because it's a guarded location, you guys don't really have to worry about noticing anything specifically. No immediate threat. What is that box in front of him?
The battery.
Oh.
Just charging their iPads.
Oh, wow. Okay. Day 2, since your arrival to the drift, you wake up to some rather unique notions and smells. If you're in the Brewberry, you can smell breakfast being cooked downstairs, down in the inn. But you also notice a steady kind of motion to the town. You kind of wake up, look out the window of the Brewberry.
We're moving.
The sauropod is moving ever so slowly.
All right, well, I'm going to wake up and go to the thing.
That's not good.
Like me being up, I would have, because I would have been awake by the time everyone else was already.
Sure.
Excuse me. Why is it moving?
I don't know. The sauropod herders, maybe they want to move to a different location. That happens sometimes.
I can see that there was a
Supposedly.
strange band of gnolls.
Well, no, I think that was some disturbances by the lake, and sometimes they prefer to be cautious. So they're probably moving us further away from the disturbance, would be my guess.
Wait.
Margaret!
Out the window. Are we
Yeah, I'm
moving farther
Go
away
go
from
find
where
the
we're
key.
supposed to meet the chick?
Yeah.
You're kind of like
I'm gonna
moving
pawn
in
this stuff
parallel to the location. Like you're kind of just moving kind of like deeper into the borderlands between the char and the wastes, just to kind of get away from the
that-
lake area.
Somewhat in the direction that we were needing to go.
It's not any further or any closer. Just kind of
Kind of
following it in a strange kind of like parallel way. You get the feeling they just don't want to be near that disturbance that happened the previous
I'm gonna
night.
take one of those daggers with me so I can show the quality of the item.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? You're not there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to the fence.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So you're heading to the Gilded Acorn.
I will grab food on my way out, and I'm going to where the wagons are.
Okay. So you're going to go meet up with Baruch, Hans, and Alva.
We're gonna start heading to meet our family members.
Look for Littletons.
Wilson's, yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna bring a big bag of food.
Yeah, that's fair. To Keith, anything you want to do with your day in the drift?
I'm going to come over to where all the stuff is and cast a detect magic on it. Look for magic shit.
Okay. So you're heading over with Talia to where Baruch and
Yeah.
okay.
Where the stuff is.
Oh yeah, one of the rings that I got picked up like does healing, so it was cool. The other one I think will be great because he's gonna kill more people.
Good. Very good.
Yeah, you're happy about more people dying,
The
aren't you?
streets
Well, as long
are
as they're
busy.
not us.
People kind of a mix of looking half hungover and kind of like that bleary-eyed early morning look that people have.
I just kind of look like one of the populace, like a halfling.
Yeah, and you
So I just
make your
blend
way through the different smaller quarters, and you make your way back over to the alleyway where the Gilded Acorns kind of like attached to two other small structures, and the door's slightly open. There's like smell of baked bread kind of coming out as well. Yeah, come on in.
in. All right, they come in.
You see a halfling like sitting up on the counter, like looking through their books and kind of chewing on a piece of baked bread. Oh, first customer of the day. What can I do for you?
I'll speak in halfling.
Oh,
I have some, and I'll use thieves' cant.
mm-hmm.
You know, just the different, little gestures.
Oh, one moment. He gets off the counter, walks over to the door,
Guards! No.
turns the sign to close, and
Okay.
locks the door, pulls the shade, comes back over and kind of leans against the counter, like ripping off pieces of bread and kind of chewing on it. So what do you got? Good stuff? That's from last night, wasn't it? That was you guys over there, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. He's like, oh, Moonwatch kit. This shit's expensive. This is really good stuff.
I'll let you have it for a bargain. I have a whole wagon load of it. Armor, weapons.
Knowles had all this?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, something's going on, but I don't care. I want to get paid.
Hold on a second. He watches, he
Okay.
sets it on the counter, and he like goes over, opens the door, disappears for a moment, and comes back out with like a ledger, sets the ledger down, and takes a moment and goes, all right, what do you got?
I'll give him the list of stuff.
Okay, you give him the whole list. Think
Mhm.
it's a good haul.
And I have some gold I'd like to turn into maybe some gems.
We also have 4 other long swords, 5 other daggers, 2 other longbows, 2 crossbows,
Yeah, I know.
as well from
He
other,
knows what it is. He knows.
well, from a previous
Well,
fight when
how much was? Did we get about how much was in one lockbox?
1,000 gold.
We have 12.
So here's the thing. I don't
Mhm.
carry enough wealth to convert your coin for you. There is a gentleman over in the residential quarter that you could track down.
Okay.
He's a money changer.
Okay.
He goes by the name of Copperman. Strand Copperman.
Copper mint.
Copperman.
Copper mint.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay.
track him down in the alleyways. You can't miss him. He's always changing coin for people that want to have a little extra money for purposes.
Mhm.
He might be able to help you if
Okay.
you need traveling wealth. He's pretty good at it.
So
However,
I'll take magic items and trade for those, and also I don't know. What do you want to do? What kind of
take
deal-
magic items. Anything in particular you're looking for? I've got some potions. I've got some minor things that might interest you for trade for the stock that you got.
Well, we're in dangerous situations a lot of times, me and my compatriots. So anything that might help us out in a fight.
He reaches under and he pulls out a small tin box filled with about 8 vials in it. Give you my stock of healing potions. Got 8. Last I've got.
For the whole thing?
They usually go for about 500 gold apiece. It's 4,000 gold. I'll trade these for the weapons and stuff that you found. It's about an even trade.
Is it?
I mean, insight check. See if you think he's being a crook.
Never get any good rolls on any of them. Insight. Yeah, so I get a 7.
7?
Sounds like a great deal to me.
Yeah,
huh?
sounds perfect.
Probably
That's a fair
apple
trade.
juice in it.
Red colored apple juice. You're like dying. Oh, fucking cranberry
apple
juice.
Fucking pomegranate juice,
All right.
man.
Oh man, I totally would have done the
I
same.
ain't got time to dick around. Okay. 8 kind. What kind?
Regular healing potions. 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, come on. For all those weapons?
That's all I got. Sorry.
How much cash would you give me?
I honestly, I don't have enough cash for that much. I could, most I ever keep on me is about 1,800 gold.
You're a fence.
Yeah, I keep 1,800 gold. I've never run across anything like this before in the drift. Are you kidding me? My best day is 200
Do you know
gold.
what kind of money you're gonna make off this haul?
I can tell you this much. It ain't gonna be easy for me to sell it while I'm on the borders. I gotta wait till we're closer to center point. Sell it to the factions out there. I gotta hold on to it now. You're talking about keeping it stored? I gotta explain it. I gotta grease some people once I'm ready to put it out there on the market. Takes an effort.
8 healing potions, right?
Okay, look. Give me persuasion with advantage since you're putting up a bit of a stake.
21.
All right, I got one other thing here you might like.
Okay.
You, what's your weapon of choice? What do you like using? What's your weapon of choice? What do you like to use?
Hand crossbow.
Well, don't exactly have a hand crossbow for you.
Then why'd you ask what my favorite weapon is?
Because I got darts.
Darts.
I got darts that you put in them.
Oh,
Small
okay.
bolts.
Okay.
I've got 4 dozen of them. And I got an artificer friend of mine that enchanted them for me. I'm shite with these things. I can't use them.
Okay.
I'll give you those.
All right. What do they do?
+3 to hit, +3 damage.
Shit. Okay, we got a deal.
How many dozen did you say?
5 dozen.
Okay, I tell him where
I meant to say 5.
do you want to go with me? Because this thing's
Because it's a small little wooden barrel.
I'll throw the wagon in
2. 1 for each hand.
and the
Oh,
pony.
sure.
Unless it's over in the warehouse where you have it.
Oh yeah, it's I know the guy that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's okay for me leaving, right?
Yeah,
You know where it's at?
Just tell him Fumblefoot over at the Acorn will collect.
Okay.
Ask if he knows a magic shop.
I don't meta game. Okay, so I got what I want. Okay, thanks, pal. I'm gonna go.
You got fucking 5 dozen.
Okay, so I go find the Copperman guy.
Okay. So Takit and Talia and Baruch, you're now together over at the Lendon store, where you've got the horses and the wagons and stuff.
Okay. Lay out the stuff. I'm going to cast Detect Magic on it and see if we've got any
Okay.
special crap here. Where's all the swords and daggers?
They're all right there. You only took one.
Oh yeah, I'm like I'm going to fence a bunch of stolen hot weapons.
This
that got
goblin
blown.
is just like
take them all.
Nothing of any magical sort.
Lay out.
They're just very finely crafted
the ones
gear
from
and
the,
kit.
from the goblins where the human cages were. We also have those.
Mhm.
None of those are magic either.
No, and they're not.
They're not defined.
They're not the nice ones. They're char. They're char weapons, so
That's
not
fine. We're still
quite
gonna
as
leave them. We're gonna
nice
leave
and
them
fancy.
In the
We're gonna
same-
throw them in there.
okay.
Get thrown in there because we don't need to carry them around.
Okay. You head over to the residential quarters and you start checking like all the building placards. The drift, they almost always put family names out on the small hovels that everyone lives in. Sure enough, you wind your way through a couple of the hovels and alleyways, and you find a residence that says Littleton on it. Door is closed, window is partially open with a bit of smell of breakfast coming out of it.
Alva's gonna be the first one to knock on the door. So I'll make sure this is the right one. No, this is the right one. I mean, it still has a hole. We're sure that's the right house. Okay, well, if you say so, we're just gonna knock on the door.
Okay. You knock. You hear small feet and a very familiar red-headed, freckle-faced.
I can imagine like another full beard and just
Yep. Yep. And opens it.
Cousin!
Ah, cousin. Yeah. Good to see you. When did you get here?
Hans is gonna hold up the food like cousin.
Oh, come on in. We'll have breakfast. Come on in. Tell me about it. What's going on? And you kind of come inside. It's a very simple domicile, nothing too fancy, but it's got a nice little table, nice little kitchen attached to it, and the smell of like bacon, cheese, and bread kind of filling up the space. And the three of you kind of sit down and you start eating and just kind of do small talk at first. And like, so, guys, brings you all the way over here on the drift.
Traveling again, like normal.
Well, there's nothing normal about you and your brother traveling.
No, and Hans is just shoving his face in with food.
Yeah,
Jesus, girl.
yeah.
How's the city life?
Well, it's not that much of a city. I mean, it's more of a large town on the back of a sauropod, which they're moving today. I don't know why, but doesn't matter.
Is that normal?
They move sometimes when they're sometimes feeding the creature could take a little extra effort, or they maybe need to take it to a drinking hole, and it can take a lot of water. But look, the sauropod herders, that's their job. They figure it out. But I'm sure I'll be fine.
Isn't that what you usually do?
I used to. I'm retired. Yeah, I'm retired now.
Well,
It like holds up an arm where it ends in a stump with like a metal fork coming out of it. Kind of a forced retirement.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, well, evidently you need all your fingers and toes when you are responsible for training the creature. That's okay. They pay me a good stipend. I help assist them whenever they run into some unique challenges or problems, and affords me this little domicile. I can drink, I can eat, I can sell a few things at market, and have a comfortable life.
You definitely sound like you know the area a lot better compared to last time. But I mean, the hole's new.
Yeah, well, I'll fix that later.
At some point, I can imagine. Do you want by chance to know any like good places for shopping around? We recently saw this huge gnoll attack. It was awful, absolutely awful. That's
Give me a deception check on that one.
Thank God she's going to 18 plus 6.
Okay. Maybe that's why they're moving. That's a good point. Old Fumblefoot. He runs the Gilded Acorn. Good merchant shop. There's Pebblebrook. He runs a little curio shop down there over by the Dino Herd Apprentices over there. There's also there's Willow Shade. She runs a little herbalist joint down the way. It's I think she calls it the Healing Hand.
Oh, I'll go check it out. Thanks. I mean, yeah, not to say I feel a little defenseless in the shadows, but I'm sure me and Hans would appreciate some better equipment.
If you're gonna be walking on that side of the wastes, so close to Char and even closer to Centerpoint, yeah, you're kind of surprised at what you're wearing and what you're gearing right now.
It's been a long travel. You ever by chance have any maps of the Char?
No, but if you head over to the Dino Herds, they might have some maps. You can negotiate with them. Quick Step. Seek her out. She might have some maps. She trains and pilots the sauropod. It's her job.
In good with Quick Step by chance?
Know her. She's okay. You can drop my name. Say Littleton sent you. Might get you some benefits. Don't know. I don't really work with her that much anymore.
You know, just as a when I take out some of the gold coins I had, it's all like, oh, just for family's sake. I hope you're doing well in your retirement. There's gonna be 60 gold coins.
Oh, gee, thank you. This will keep me going for years. Thank you very much. By the way, if I don't know how long you plan on staying on the drift, but we'll be heading deeper north soon, so you may not want to linger too long.
Yeah, it's good to know. So definitely don't want to stay till. You haven't seen any of the other family members around lately, have you?
No, not particularly. We move a lot. We're going to be north of Centerpoint in about a week or so. We're supposed to head on over to Highlands Reach in the west, and then linger in the western areas for a while. Won't be back to the east for at least another 2-3 months.
Just kind of keep small chit chat before
Okay.
we head out.
Fair enough.
Cons.
Morning is drifting into mid-morning. Anything else anybody wants to do with the...
I want to take the gold and buy magic items.
Do you want to wait for
How
Hans and Albert to show up?
So how big are the
Suitcases?
not the walkway, like the
That
highways
depends.
and byways around?
Yeah,
here?
I mean, there's really only one center street that goes the spine of the sauropod that would be considered a manageable like transportation route. Everything else is kind of like these wattle and daub and thatched roof dwellings, kind of just attached to like frameworks of bamboo and scaffolding that just kind of linger high and low in the back of the sauropod. So sometimes you have to walk up to get to things, walk down in between everything. It's all, imagine like a very like larger fishing village on stilts, but built on the back of a sauropod.
I have a question.
Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse at Disneyland.
Yeah.
The robe of a dozen pockets. How
Mhm.
much does each pocket hold?
Well,
Sorry.
They each hold a single coin. They can each hold up to 1,000 coins.
nice.
But they're very small access points, so it's not like you could put big
Just-
objects inside of them.
Yeah, but 12 pockets.
12
Well,
pockets.
Well, there are some things, so I could probably put
A large amount.
a large amount. But I have arcane components in one, Takit's money in the other, and luminary shards.
A third.
Well, no, they're probably Takit's money's not that much.
Yeah, he only thinks he's wealthy because he's got nice clothes.
Did you say where they were going in the morning too before we left?
I would say that you guys like exchange information and to Keaton tell you that they're going to go check in with Baruch. So
Yeah.
you would know to eventually head over to the to the
Two
storage.
for us to carry.
Okay. So the storage should meet up at the, I think you said the Fumblefoot pipe.
My strength is 15. I'm pretty
Well,
sure I can
Fumblefoot
carry
runs the
suitcase.
Gilded Acorn. They wouldn't know about that yet.
What's your strength?
Okay.
9.
I got an 11 strength.
Well, that's not bad. I was saying 9. So -1. My
Bongo
strength
drums.
is 15, so I can carry one of the suitcases.
Can we though? What
I'm
is the
stronger
weight?
than you.
What is? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Are we?
I'm bone,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
well,
We're going by. You're asking by strength. I was like, I'm plus
So we
7.
put them on the
No.
back of the pony.
Maggot, give me survival and persuasion, please.
Oh, shit, what are you still doing?
He's
heading
gonna go
off-
find a coin changer.
He's trying to find the money changer.
Survival. Yeah, that'd be 23.
Okay. That's for survival?
Mhm.
Okay. Give me persuasion as well as you begin to ask around trying to find the money changer.
You're not around me, so I can't give you guidance.
10.
10.
I
It takes
got
you-
200 degrees palms too. by the way.
Yeah, then advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, advantage on the persuasion.
So 13.
Okay, that advantage will cost you 45 gold.
Okay.
And you end up in a small kind of pathway scaffolding, like third tier of one of the residential quarters. And you could see this very shady looking halfling like doing some exchanges with a couple other halflings. Kind of catches your eye and he kind of wanders over to you. Yeah, somebody can help you with, buddy.
I need to exchange a large amount.
What's a large amount?
12,000 gold pieces.
It is a large amount.
Into gems. Or
Yeah, I've got. I could barely cover that. I've got some diamonds, emeralds, and rubies in various facets. I can exchange all that for you. Slight fee, 10%.
That's fine.
So 1,200 gold for me,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest of the balance in gems for you.
Okay, deal.
Come into my business.
Okay.
And he kind of like guides you into a small little hovel, and you know he's got all these like just like little rickety metal boxes everywhere stacked up around. And he's...
Can I give you a hand with something? For a little bit cheaper of a. No.
So for the cost of 1,200 gold,
Mhm.
you have 20 diamonds. 20 diamonds worth 100 gold each. So that's 2,000 gold.
20 diamonds.
You have 100 emeralds,
You said worth how much each?
100 gold each. You have 20 emeralds worth 100 gold each. You have 100 sapphires worth 50 gold each.
That's only 20 pounds.
So that's what, 9,000 gold so
Mhm.
far?
Yeah.
You originally had 12,000.
So still.
So there's another.
He's keeping 120.
He's keeping 1,200. Took nice try. I saw what you did there, leaving you 1,000, 10,800. So you also get 1,500 gold worth of rubies. So you have 10 rubies worth 150 gold each.
Worth 100 gold each.
Yep.
Plus my 10%. Minus my 10%. So that'd
You
be
get
12.
some
No,
of
Those
the
scarabs,
Split all.
those scarabs are bees.
So that'll take you a bit of time to get all that arranged and organized and worked out.
Okay.
Taki, what are you doing with your day?
So first, I'm going to look at that spell book that was given to me.
Okay. Give me investigation for starters.
Guidance. He came.
Yeah, he's down at the
Yeah.
he's down at the wagons with us.
Yeah.
Because he was doing the detect magic.
I let the warehouse guy know the
Guidance
two
is-
people that are going to be coming to pick the stuff
D4.
up.
What'd you get?
20,
20?
not natural.
Give me Arcana with advantage.
They're both 15.
Okay.
Guidance
Plus
lasts
5.
for a minute.
And the guidance also.
Yeah, it lasts for a minute.
Okay, so 18 plus
But
8.
it's only one use.
Well,
Yeah, but you can bamf it again because it's a
okay.
So I
Then
walked.
it's
cantrip.
As he started looking through it, I walked up.
26.
It's like, ooh, walk over again.
26. The spellbook is stolen. The spine of the spellbook says Marston on it, which is probably the owner of the spellbook. The spellbook is all lightning effect spells. Up to about maybe 3rd, 4th level worth of equivalency as you rifle through the book.
How do you spell the name?
Marsten, Marston.
Okay.
There's also a emblem on the interior of it. This emblem, give me a history check on this one, if you would, please.
Does lightning spells up to a 4?
Yes.
History?
So it's like shocking grasp, lightning bolt, chain lightning, like all the lightning effect spells seem to be in the book.
24.
There is an emblem on there called the Wayward Eye this owner of this book might have been a wizard for the Wayward Eye. They are smugglers.
Track down a guardsman, tell him there's going to be a big buy going down, and if he wants to know about it, he needs to give me some money. No, I'm just kidding.
Cool. Thank you. Awesome. I will copy spells
Okay.
when I can,
Okay.
and I'm also going to take a moment to cast Summon Familiar.
Okay. What are you gonna summon?
I'm thinking a raid.
Okay.
And I'll leave it up to you. I'll leave it up to you whether it's
I think it
diabolic,
has
fey,
black
or
dots
celestial.
and it has, I
Um,
mean, red dots.
I think it would be
It looks
fey.
just like
You were
me.
just there.
it'd be Faye.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. Okay.
And it looks just like me.
It's black and gray
Can it
and just
can it be
in a
random skeleton that's
constant
animated?
state of molt.
Sure, if you want it. That's gonna be a real conversation starter
No,
in the
no,
middle.
Yeah, that's
I don't know. It's just black and gray in a constant state of molt every time.
Please call it Greco.
So we'll say Hans and Alva eventually track down Baruch and Talia as you're wrapping up the activities at the storage.
I'll let the storage people know that the two people are coming by.
Yeah,
What
so
wagon.
all of you except for Takeet's still back at the Brewberry studying and copying his spell book. So the rest of you by late morning all rally to fill each other in on the morning's activities.
I give you a massive bag full of jams.
I stick it in the party pool.
I
I'll
tell
you guys
you.
about
Oh, I
the
can't tell you.
I'll tell you guys about the locations and
can't
that we
tell
need to
them
go
'cause
to
it's
the
not
dino herds to meet Quick Step. Since Littleton is basically in with her.
For my
We need to go to Willow Shade Willow Shade was for the herbs. Fumblefoot, we need to go meet.
Which you immediately recognize the name as the Gilded
I know that
Acorn.
guy.
And you know he's tapped.
Oh,
we
he ain't
wanna-
got no
We
money.
need to see Pebblebrook though.
No, we don't want to.
You
We don't want
money. We want magic items.
He didn't have nothing here.
Well, we
This is
need-
what I got in trade for the.
We
This
need
is what I
to
got
go
in
meet
trade.
Pebblebrook, not who you.
I got 4 magic potions. Magic potions.
Eight. Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
Pebblebrook.
Don't send
Um,
him anywhere alone.
We didn't send him anywhere.
I get it. You guys.
Pebblebrook
Don't
is
really know, never mind.
associated to the
Takeet
dino
told him
herders,
to go out and find a fence.
and so is Quickstep. Quickstep is your contact for maps.
I'm kidding. I give you all.
Pebblebrook does broker in magical items as well,
So I'll
and
Just everybody should have one. Everybody can have one.
Willow Shade could potentially be a contact
No,
for
I'll-
potions and magic items as well.
I got the
Tuesday
ring.
was the herb shop. That's what.
So
okay, so-
you guys each have 2
Then I'm gonna
healing potions.
basically like we should go meet
10d6.
Pebblebrook.
2 healing
Plus
potions. 10d6. That's great.
No. What is it? Is it 4d6 plus?
2d2. 2d4.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
So everyone take 2 healing potions.
And then Hans and Alva get you guys caught up on the other contacts that they got through Littleton.
Yeah. All the potions I put in you.
Don't use your potions on somebody else. Use their potions on themselves.
Technically, I did do that. I grabbed one and broke it through his ribs.
I don't even work for you anyway. You're bone.
No, we should be able to like inflict wounds to heal you.
I wonder if
You want to see something cool? Hey, let me see the ring.
Necrotic damage.
what ring?
You know what ring?
You know what you're talking
Take it
about?
off the
Yeah.
you watch as Brooke puts on a
Like nerves start going like
yeah,
this,
like
and
you
then,
see nerves
blood
and
vessels
flesh,
like,
and,
This feels so
and it's just
weird.
I'm poking it.
ah, it's
No,
so
bring it back.
painful.
I'm
Like,
poking it.
it's beyond
Poking it.
painful.
I'm poking it.
You just see just
And
the.
I'm poking
a
it.
memory of what skin used to be like. All right, give it back.
All right, then take
It
it.
goes to me. I don't want to touch it.
I'll touch it. I'll take it. I'll touch it.
Oh no!
Ah.
Look,
It
cutaceous
just
fat
like starts.
skin.
And then the nerve and flesh just like
Cheesy.
fall off.
Hey, now we know what you do if we run out of food.
You can eat Baruch.
Yeah.
What? Wait, I just had a thought.
Can we sell the iron
What happens
boxes?
if I put it on a toe?
Probably.
You
Sell
put on
the
your jig
iron
bone.
boxes?
The iron boxes
Or
go
do
with
they
the money
with the-
changer.
oh, the-
I'm working on one right
Can
now,
we sell the
actually.
keys?
Yeah.
Check out this
He's got
this
to
pinky
haul
finger.
all that stuff
this
away.
pinky
and
bone I got from one of those
Change
ogres.
it at other points.
So we get the wagon.
Yep.
Did you buy the wagon?
We're working
The
on
wagon and
it,
horse,
but,
he's not really interested in. He sent people to pick up the
particular
cases.
big bone.
It's just the pinky ring.
We'll just say your morning and afternoon is basically
I'm
taking
keeping
care
an
of
eye
all
on the
this.
horizon, making sure we're not marching too far away from where we have to meet.
By mid-afternoon, after the sauropod's been kind of just very slowly moving all day, it eventually comes to a settle and rests, and you feel the whole thing just kind of like settle down as if it lied down.
We didn't have horses anymore, right?
No,
No,
we now have 4.
No,
no,
we have
I
two.
sold them.
You sold two.
I got rid of the carts and everything. What do we need carts for?
You only sold one cart and two
No,
horses. Yeah.
no.
No, he
No.
sold the one cart.
One cart to one guy.
Well,
so
the
he can
money
cart the
changer
shit.
didn't want the cart of the
Money changer
horses.
didn't want the-
Oh,
the-
okay.
He just sent people over to collect all the cases
That's
and
what
the
I'm saying.
keys.
You sold one set. You didn't sell the other set.
So we have a cart.
So we
and
have
two horses.
one cart and two horses. Would that be enough to carry us over to that?
Don't throw your carts
Well,
on the
there's
horse.
So that-
us 5, and he can ride Belfry with
Right.
one person.
Don't put all your
Technically,
horses
there's
in one
6
cart.
of you.
I said us 5, and he can ride Belfry.
That's true.
Yeah, and
Well,
Hey,
and I can fly.
It'd be
Let me
just
choke it
barely big enough to get you guys over to the lake. Yeah,
Okay. Because
if you decide to use it for that.
Because otherwise we have to walk.
I mean,
So
Some
we're
people
gonna-
have to
So
walk.
we're gonna ride a strolling
and I
cart
just lean
through,
back and I start flying.
back through the destroyed camps of all of
Can I
these.
just
gnolls.
speak?
I got rid of the VIN number. Don't worry
Yep.
about it.
They're way back there.
Do you get
Okay.
motion
I
sickness
changed.
yet?
I
Different
changed
lake.
license plates.
Different
Different
lake.
lake.
Yeah, I
Are we,
get that.
are we that far away from where
Jaeger
we're supposed
girls.
to meet her?
About the same
So,
distance,
we
just
went
different
like
angle.
this,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Ectoplasm.
It's an angle.
Because she's out in the geyser lake.
We're working the angle.
You guys ran into the gnolls over at the other lake that was over by the fishing village.
all right. I also had to keep the journal with the delivery points.
And just for future reference, 1,000 gold. 1,000
Why do I
points.
think that fence is going to
It's
end up
20.
dead
20.
with his throat slit?
Oh, I can totally carry 20 pounds.
So that's,
My
that was
son
one
weighs
of those.
more than 20 pounds. I'm sure, you know.
Yeah, but you're not flying with him.
Well, no.
I have
When
to
you're
say,
saying how
arms
heavy
is to
these
prove it.
things
I
were,
have to
they're
get
only
him
20
on an
pounds. They're only
airplane,
20
so
pounds
I have
apiece.
flown with him.
No, with
not
your flapping your
including the
arms.
chest, the lock boxes themselves, but just the coins inside.
Right, 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
The lockboxes are
Um,
gone.
Yeah, but I still have 20 small bags of 18 gold, 6 silver, and 5 copper.
Good, we can pay people off with it.
Yeah.
You don't know about that.
Take your bribery bag.
And I have 6 small vial potions. So I get those to pull those out so Taki can look at them and
Okay.
Oh, we could always ask the
see what those are
herbalist.
too.
Oh, holding out on us, huh?
There's an herbalist that we could go to. That is.
Yes, but to
Willow
keep him
shape.
probably he can tell us. We don't have to pay him.
That's true.
What did you give me?
6 the journal
Yep.
written in common with the delivery points.
Yep. And what are you
The
telling
half
me?
a dozen maps, and then a bundle of parchment with writing on it.
Yep.
And then you also
6.
got the bundle of parchment from underneath the mattress. And then
It's just drawings
6 small
of
vials.
Norwish women that are stuck together.
Probably.
6 small what?
6 small vials. They're potions, but I don't know what potions they are.
Oh, you really miss March.
Well,
Do you want to take the time to investigate them before you
we might
guys
use it for
do anything else?
vacation.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 potions of fly. 1 potion of lesser invisibility. 1 potion of hill giant strength. 1 potion of arcane lock.
Put that on. 1 potion of arcane lock.
Yep. And 1 potion of true sight.
I just saw something hilarious.
What?
I'll just have to do it sometime when we're playing. That ring's going to come in very handy.
Heal giant strength.
No, the ring. My regeneration ring. It's going to come in handy.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. I want no free.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm just going, this is going to hurt.
I was like, screw this. This is fine.
And then I'm like this, like, cough up some blood. And I'm like, oh, God.
I'm good.
So at least I got an escape route in case I fall. Like, you're 3,000 feet in the air and you fall. Okay. This is going to hurt.
Something
But-
comes after Belfry's like, bye,
There's
Belfry.
still a
My
thing.
two-
Like if you
My
do,
legs look like 2 question marks.
Lesser invisibility do?
just you're invisible
You're
if you do
gonna
an
Yoshi
attack
for
or
Belfry just
cast a spell.
Yeah, less invisibility lasts
It's
up
like a
to
less-
an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you do anything other
Attack
than
or
sneak about,
Yeah.
it reveals you.
Yeah.
Great.
Greater invisibility lasts for up to a minute, but you can attack and do whatever you want and not be revealed.
You won't be seen.
I'm trying to actually go off of D&D Beyond instead of what I'm writing, so.
That's good. D&D
So-
Beyond is a broken system.
Here are the following spells you are able to. It'll take longer. Like it takes a while for you to copy one spell at a time, but here's the total list that you discover in the spell book.
Okay.
2 cantrips, lightning lure, and shocking grasp.
Lure.
Yep. Chaos bolt,
Shocking grass. What? Shocking grass.
you also learn something called dragon's breath.
Chaos Bolt.
Well, you're capable of learning that. You're going through and realizing all the spell names that you're finding in here.
Dragon's breath.
And lightning bolt,
I already know that one.
and something called storm sphere.
Sounds
Now,
good.
storm sphere could take multiple pretty long rests to copy and learn. You get the feeling that it'd take you a couple weeks to copy and begin learning all of these spells that are currently in this book. And you get the feeling that the wizard that was using this book was pretty advanced, had some skill,
Okay, cool.
and they seem to specialize in lightning effects.
Must have been quite shocking that he lost the book.
Traffic.
Disadvantage the rest of the night.
I had to. I had to.
Shitty dad jokes. Oh, I want to eat a mythical creature. There's nothing like
Biting the head
learning-
off of a unicorn.
Yeah.
You want to eat a
Mythical.
mythical creature?
Just wait till you get home.
I stopped saying it. I stopped saying it. I don't want that.
And that's why the horny bard finished it.
All right. What else you guys do in your time in the drift?
Let's go ahead to
Shopping.
Yeah, shopping. Are there any spellbook sellers?
No, we already did Fumblefoot.
What
Fumblefoot
do you
was
receive? Pebblebrook.
yeah, Pebblebrook.
Book.
Let's go talk to Mr. Pebblebrook.
About some magical items.
Mr. Piddles?
As a group, you head more towards the neck and shoulder area of the sauropod.
He's into
And
I just realized I can have that.
You-
because you touched them after touching.
Everybody touched the bag.
There's those.
Yeah,
I
but she
know.
can't have the magical creature
I
ones.
can't have magical creatures anymore.
That's why that's why I ate mine, and I haven't touched the delicious ones that are in front of me because I touched peanut butter.
you come across a small area or cluster of buildings. You can see the dino herders kind of like little guild entrance that they have, and like kind of like attached to the side of it. You could see Pebblebrook's Emporium attached to the side of it. And you could see a bunch of halflings kind of lounging out front, just kind of like,
They
being
all look like how redheaded siblings or
yeah,
something.
yeah, and they're all looking particularly lazy and not really all that much into the day. And one of the halflings, she's tall for a halfling, thin, kind of like pulls her hat back off of her head and looks at the motley group standing in front of her. Okay, well, what can I do for you guys? You look terrifying. Especially him.
Fireball.
We're
Littleton sent us.
Oh,
yeah.
that little redheaded bastard. Ah,
Yeah, that's
that
what
means
we're
you've
doing.
got coin
Yeah.
and you've got a need. What are you looking for? Oh, yeah, come to my shop.
Let's see what you got.
Where they at?
You guys are at the
Pebble
Pebble Brooks Emporium
Oh.
over by the Dino Herders.
Are we all there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
You guys kind of all file into the small shop, and you can see small little cases of stuff, books, and components, and like little odds and ends. And it's kind of that feel of a tchotchke shop at first, like things don't quite look all that fancy. And she's, oh, this is just the facade. Anything in particular that you're looking for? Maybe I might have it. Maybe I don't know.
Armor.
If you're looking for armor, you definitely want to go and talk to where did I put him? Where did I Hearthstone. Hearthstone. He
In this room?
town black. No, he's on the other side. They put the ass end of they put the blacksmith on the ass end. We're up near the head.
Yeah, keep the smells in one area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
any-
kind of magical stuff do you got?
do you have any items that have not been identified that you could use?
Oh no, everything's identified here. We're very
Okay, I can help with
transparent.
that if you need the help.
Yeah. Just need to know what you might be looking for. Maybe I got it, maybe I don't.
Strange spell books.
Most popular thing, magic items.
Like what?
Like what?
Kind that are magical.
Strange.
Kind of it's the helpful.
I mean, you're looking for protection? Are you trying to be a little bit sneaky?
All of the above.
All the above.
Well,
We're an
We
if
each
you can't
have
tell, we're a bit
an
of a eclectic group.
well, I mean, I have a couple cloaks of protection, if you're so inclined. A couple rings. I have some kind of distraction baubles that you could use to help you if you're in need of it.
All this like rings.
Yeah, I got a couple rings.
What's your AC?
16.
Bill?
My what?
AC.
So does Bill.
Well.
I mean, so does Takit.
Well.
This is 12.
I have a ring of protection. I have a ring of protection.
Do I seriously have the highest AC here?
You're a cleric, yes.
It's 13 because of the belt.
Yeah,
I'm
snake
a
armor.
fucking tank. That's great.
It's terrifying.
That's terrifying. Sorry. Out of character.
I have a ring of protection I can sell you.
How much is the ring of protection?
It's it's going to run you 1,200 gold. It is a ring of protection +1, +1 for your armor and +1 for your saving throws.
Definitely help out with that, cause yeah. But we might need it more than I do. He's the
Well,
same AC.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I also cast Mage Armor on myself. Bump it up by, I think, like 3 or so.
Oh, my armor, shit.
Spellbooks?
I don't really have any spell books, but I do have a wand that you might be interested in. Yeah,
He
he
always
brings it
loves
out
looking at
and
people's
hands it to you. Wand of location.
What does that do?
Think of
That's
an
a spell of
object
location.
and it facilitates this. It's a location spell. No charges. No attunement.
How close do you have to be to the
It's just like the spell it is, like I think 1,000 feet. All you have to do is describe it, invoke the wand, and it guides you in that direction.
How much is the one?
Oh, that's 300 gold.
Why not? It's worth it. 300. That's nothing.
Okay.
You said you had something for being sneaky.
I do. I've got boots. I've got slippers. I've got a belt of elven kind. I've got.
What? Right?
Sorry. Never mind. Anyways,
What do they do?
A belt of sneaky kind?
belt of sneaky kind is what I meant to say. Sorry.
Belt of stealthy kind.
Yeah. Belt of hide. What is it?
Hide, literally hide.
I've got a sneaky belt. It gives you advantage on your stealth checks. No
Hide.
two.
Armor, leather armor.
I don't really sell
The
armor.
armor is
Check with
asset. The armor is the asset.
check with Hearthstone. He might have something.
How much is this belt?
The belt is let's say, well, why don't you guys keep track of what you want? Maybe we can come up with a bundled deal.
Belt of Elven
The
kind,
wand of
Wand
location,
of location, ring of protection, belt of elven kind,
belt of sneak.
belt of sneak.
Oh, that
What
was
you're gonna
hide,
put?
like
Just leave it
hide
as
with
elven
you
kind, 'cause
take
you're gonna have to
out.
look at it.
I know. I'm
in,
leaving it
D&D.
as
It's not
elven.
really elven kind, but
I know, but
Yeah.
D&D Beyond that is going to be.
Yeah.
Roughly how much is the belt of elven kind?
doesn't require attunement. 800 gold.
Anything else?
Necromantic bits and bobs.
I do have this one particular wand that I've been trying to get rid of for a while. You watch, she brings out like a little mahogany case and opens it, and it's a wand made out of interlaced finger bones. She kind of slides it over to you. The guy who sold it to me, he said it's called the Calling of Death.
Calling of death.
Yeah,
That's into my
yeah. It's got 4 charges on it. You can point it at someone that's on death's door and restore them to 1 hit point. I've never tried it before. It's only got 4 charges. Didn't really want to waste it. Tested it.
You're kind of drooling a little over the wand.
I am drooling
Kind of
over it 'cause it's
interested in
bones.
that. Yeah. Put
You're
that
not
on
the only
mailing
one.
list. Put that on the
You
mailing
don't
list.
even, how do you drool? No.
On that, I'm happy to let that go for 400 gold.
How long have you had it?
Maybe a year.
And you're looking to get rid of it for
Just
only
count.
400?
Discount.
Yeah.
Can't you do it a little bit better since we are buying quite a few more things?
Well, we'll see if there's anything else you're buying.
Well, we're definitely looking into getting the belt, the ring.
Belts, 2 wands, the ring.
Do you have a complete skeleton?
Do I have no, I don't have a. You have one.
He's looking to replace it. I keep giving him shit and sass.
Or maybe he's going to make your wife. Bride of Frank Wilberstein.
The bride of Baruch.
Yeah, Bride of Baruchstein.
Bride of Baruchenstein.
Yeah, Bride of Bruchenstein.
So
You have a wig that goes like this. Take
So I can
that
do
and the skeleton.
I can do a couple of things here. You know, I can give her a bony wife, I can give her some flesh, but it will be premature.
I do have one thing here you might be interested in. Pulls out a choker chain that's platinum feathers interlaced with each other. It's a necklace of featherfall.
That actually sounds like a pretty better.
That taps me. That's everything I've got.
Yeah.
How much is the feather fall?
1,800 gold. That does require attunement, however.
I mean, the difference between ouch and
I got a way to fall off.
Remember,
he does
if you
Yosemite
go
Sam's
past-
It's just gonna really hurt.
thing. Start shooting straight down.
With my crossbows.
Yeehaw!
Just max.
Fucking maggot.
Hey, if I did that, I'd just be like, ogre's
They
flesh.
did that on
Alright,
Mythbusters.
so
It
that
didn't
would
work.
be without a discount. That would be 4,500 gold right now.
Physical creatures.
So what do we reckon at for the discount wise to get all the items?
I can give me persuasion.
Brandon, take it.
Yeah, what were the
I got
clothes?
plus 10.
The cloak.
Oh, never mind.
What was the cloak? We didn't look at the cloak.
I'm a bard,
No,
bitch.
I think the cloaks
was
were
a-
like armor class cloaks, right?
Ring of protection.
And so
Were
wait,
the
wait.
cloaks of protection
That
too?
plus you said guidance, right,
Oh, I
Miss?
see. Well, that was-
What was that? Like plus
Cloak of
2.
protection. +1 to armor class and +1 to your saving throws.
That's fine. So
I think I'm okay with the stealth one that I got.
I mean, kind of extra.
27.
How much are the cloaks?
I have a cloak of protection +1. 1,800 gold for that one.
Okay.
So that would put you at 1,800 and 4,500, 6,300 gold.
Total. Wait.
I can knock off 1,000 gold in the bundle.
53.
Nice.
Deal?
Do we want to spend that much right now, guys?
Yeah,
Yes.
we need this stuff. We're dying over here.
Literally.
Okay, so the ring of protection would go to Vicky
What did they,
or Alma.
Do you want the ring or the
Ring.
cloak?
Cloak. Or do you want the ring?
I'll take a ring because I've
Ring
already
of
got the
protection.
cloak.
Ring.
Do they stack?
The +1 from
Yeah.
his
They do.
From your belt? Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they
The
stack.
rings just don't
Yeah, they all
stack on
stack.
each other. Yeah. Rings don't stack.
Akit. Okay.
A plus three, a plus
Wand of
three, a plus three, a
location.
plus three, a plus three, a plus three.
Oh, wait, are the wands only available to use by
So on Baldur's Gate,
wizards?
I
Or
found
can they be
one of the
used by
mods I did was like
They can be used by anyone because they,
Seriously?
well, the,
it's
yes, they can be used by anyone.
underwear.
Oh,
Plus
because
20 to all
I really
stats.
want that.
Like
that
this is
colony
going to be
death.
fun.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Takita, I really want the colony death one.
If you'll let me study it.
Oh, of course. Yes, we can all look at it.
We done putting
I'm
up
sorry.
things.
I'm sorry. She's a little
She's over there
crazy.
examining her bone wand.
Yeah.
We can all examine it.
Yeah, there's the finger.
It's all made up of small
Minnie
children's
Mouse
finger
gave
bones.
Ghelfi
I like-
ball.
Like 8 children's fingers?
Yeah.
9.
9.
9 children's
Again,
The
I'm
nine
just like, I'm gonna pull
sacrifices
out
of the
this
9
segment
betrayer
of
gods.
the ogre's pinky bone.
Everything carries over.
So like I took one of the just stripped out a bone from one of the ogre's fingers.
Alright.
The detail. Make 'em
Belt of
look-
Elven kind, who wanted to go
This has definitely got the girth.
So I
Yeah,
get
but-
advantage during stealth rolls.
Well, I know because I have a cloak of Elven kind. I mean, not really a
Yeah.
cloak Elven kind, but
We all have
that's why you
those.
wear this cloak with the hood up. The wisdom perception checks made while you have to see you at disadvantage, and you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks made to hide as the cloak's color shifts to camouflage you. Pulling the
Correct.
hood up or down. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action. Now with the belt, is it an action to just invoke it, or is it always on?
The belt is passive.
Okay, so it's just always on.
Okay, so it's the elven.
It's advantage on stealth checks.
Belt of Snick.
Okay, Alba. Is it Alba or Alva?
Alpha.
Alba. I
Alpha,
should know that. I know. Talia, I take that one.
as in Tony Alva, the Bones Brigade.
Wanda location. Who wants the Wanda location? Who wants the necklace of Featherfall?
I was like, probably him because he's riding a bat.
Do you want the necklace of Featherfall?
Sure.
If you
I mean, if you don't,
I mean,
I'll
it
take the
looks
necklace of Featherfall.
Looks stunning.
I'll take the necklace of Featherfall.
Yeah, it's
if I
feathered. It's platinum
Well,
feathers.
You got feathers and you don't fall.
I fell the last.
I didn't. All right.
Yeah, she got stunned and
You
she
got
went
stunned.
down.
But it was Hans was the one like moving your arms. Oh God, you would stay up.
Yeah. By the way, Hans is still just like, my trapezoids are so sore right now.
That was the longest level 4 battle I think I've ever seen.
And then my cloak of protection was you. Or ring of protection. He took the ring. You took the cloak.
I think she's taking the cloak.
Well, he needs his
What's-
AC is 16. What's yours?
13.
Oh, actually,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go look for armor anyway. I want to go look for some other armor.
Some other armor?
Because I do have one thing that gets, it was I have the shield still that gives me the +2 for my armor class, but I'm all like, it's 13.
So heading over to Hearthstones next. Okay.
Tucky, you want the Wanda location?
Sure, I'll study that one as
So
well.
what we did, we
That way, if
got
you
rid of about
lose
half of our
something,
gold
you
right
can
now.
find it.
Okay, so we have gold spent.
My mind.
Do you want the necklace of Featherfall, or do you want me to take the shield?
What was it supposed to have advantage on?
Plus, it's going to be better. It'll be better storytelling if I don't know, fall off
Off your back.
for like 1,000 feet and like just land and then like wake up with 1 hit point. That'd be hilarious. For role playing, I can't get better than that.
With the ring of
Yeah.
regeneration.
Uh.
Yeah.
Wake up, blood just splurts out of my mouth and I wake up.
Every bone is
You were
slowly
just pace.
fusing
Yeah.
back
You were
together.
just pace.
as my legs straighten out from being question marks.
Advantage on stealth. Was there anything else to the roll or no?
Nope.
That's
That's why it doesn't require attunement.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And you said 5,300 gold.
Nice round number. Who's heading to Hearthstones?
We all had.
Yeah, I guess we all.
Okay.
This is a whole mall rat
Do
thing.
we want to hit? Do we
Whole
wanna hit
mall rat
Black-
thing.
Blacksmith
She's
first
So
or the-
excited it's playing in the background.
Squawk at all about getting gems.
No, she'll take it as fair trade. Yeah, she's fine with that.
Cue Pretty Woman montage.
Figure out.
Pretty goblin.
Mistake.
Pretty
Walking down
goblin.
the street.
Big mistake.
Pretty goblin.
I hold
With
up the leather
lots of
armor.
meat. Pretty
And then
goblin.
I come out with leather armor on, and they're like, and then I come out with a different leather armor. They're like,
You go in with
it's got
leather
chapped
armor.
ass.
yeah. I turn around and just my ass cheeks are showing.
No. The first one was just leather. The second one was studded
Studded leather.
with just like 2 studs just right here.
Yeah, right on my nipples.
Yeah.
So, what kind of armor are you looking for? What can I get you?
Looking for. I like to be quiet yet protected.
Leather armor, then it is. Yeah. Okay. I've got 2 kinds.
Okay.
I've got a leather armor protection +1, does not require attunement.
Mhm.
And I have studded armor of quickness.
What's that do?
Increases your dex score by 1.
Snap.
Now, my studded leather of armor of quickness requires attunement, unfortunately, because it is powerful. Can let that go for 2,600 gold. The leather of protection +1 or +1 leather armor, I can let that go for about 1,000 gold. That does not require attunement.
If we were to get the
Studded
bowl,
leather armor of what? What's it called?
could we?
Give me a persuasion check
What's it called? Studded leather armor of what? Of speed?
of quickness.
Of quickness. That's just normal leather armor? Or it's
Yeah.
+1 and then I get.
It's normal leather armor, and then you get the +1 to your dex score.
Studded leather armor of quickness.
24.
What?
And leather armor +1.
I didn't want to do that. I wanted
If you
to-
buy them both, I can let them both go for 2,200 gold.
22 gold.
Buy them both. Last I have in the leather. I do have some chain. I got couple pieces of plate, and I got some shields and other things that if you're interested.
Any magic bracers?
No, most of the folk around here don't really have an affinity for those. I do have magic shields if you are so inclined.
I'm not even like.
Studded leather.
I can't even wear like the shields, which sucks.
You want the? Is it studded leather +1 or is it studded leather?
No,
armor
I-
quickness.
Studded leather armor of quickness, which is
will probably go to
+1 to
him.
dex,
Okay.
and the other is regular leather armor +1 protection.
I don't need a
+1
+1
to
in
armor
my
class.
dex as much as I need protection. So I'll take
What's your
the-
dex at?
My dex.
I think I'll go ahead and just take the +1 leather.
So yeah, if we give it to you, your dex will go up by 1. So it'll make that +4 for you. So you
pretty
should take
big.
the studded leather.
So studded leather. Can I give Hans the
Whatever
Quick
you're wearing
leather?
now.
No,
Oh, he's
he's
taking-
taking
uh,
+1 leather.
Okay.
+1 leather armor. So
I do have a chainmail shirt I could sell you as well. It has +2 protection, +2 to armor class. A little bit more expensive. But if we bundle it in, I could let that go for 1,500 gold.
Are there any wizard's
+2?
robes that would also?
I don't do tailoring, sorry.
Okay. Let's do tailor.
that's 1,500 GP.
Okay, cool. That's pretty decent.
So chainmail shirt, but out of character. Does chainmail give you disadvantage on stealth checks?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Probably.
Anything,
Wanting to be sneaky?
anything medium and above technically gives disadvantage on.
Yeah.
Unless it's finely crafted and considered light. This is nice crafted, but it's not finely
Right.
crafted.
It's not
He has
mithril.
armor and or weapons or just armor?
He does have some weapons.
Hand crossbow? Or staff?
Well, you call them hand crossbows, but since it fits your head, we just call them crossbows. But yes, I have those. I have I have a hand crossbow of accuracy.
What's that do?
Well, it requires attunement.
Uh-huh.
+2 to hit, +2 for
Hell
damage,
yes.
and as a bonus action, you can invoke lightning strike.
+2 to hit and damage.
As a bonus action, you can invoke lightning strike of up to 60 feet in range.
Because it's like takes out this one bow. It's looking a little rickety.
Longbow, short
I
bow,
want that.
Longbow.
longbow. I do have
He's
longbows.
wanting-
Couldn't we?
I do have a
Can I
longbow
toy? Can I
plus
have a
one.
toy?
To
Can
60
I have a toy?
How much is the handbook?
Requires attunement. Like probably it's the only magical one I have. Probably let that go for 4,800 gold.
4,800.
Of course, we can continue to bundle these things and
Yeah.
negotiate a fair price.
I don't.
Do you have my?
Are we wanting to take the chainmail shirt because this is getting to be where we're.
I can't wear it unless it's for you.
I don't want to take the hit to stuff.
Yeah, then I don't need you to know. You can't wear it right now.
I think Hounds and Alva are also negotiating a +1 longbow. I can let that go for 800 gold.
So I'm gonna take the chainmail shirt off
Mhm.
because. And you said +1 longbow. How much?
800 gold.
So without adding all of this up, let's see if we have it.
Staffs or wands?
I don't sell wands. Sorry.
Staffs.
Staves. I do have some staves. I've got one particular staff if you're so inclined.
Did you give it? How many times you can do it? or
It's
just-
called the Staff of the Snake.
Staff of the snake.
As a bonus action, you can throw it on the ground and it turns into a large boa constrictor. Lasts up to a minute and fights and acts like a boa constrictor if you're so inclined.
Under the thrower's control.
Yes. Does require attunement.
How much would that run?
That one, 2,000 gold.
What is mundane stats?
D6. Kind of normal staff damage. For what?
The bow.
Yep.
And then I've got that in my bag, so you don't have to worry about taking that back.
So the 800. Okay.
The lightning strike, is that to hit? That's a 2 hit.
The bolts. As a bonus action, he can invoke one of the bolts to behave like a lightning strike. So when the bolt hits, it can do lightning damage as well.
Okay.
Han's gonna put that one big belt down, the really nice leather pack belt on there. He's also gonna put his whole bow on there. It's all like, how would you feel about a trade for it? We'll give you half the price of the bags, or half the price of the bow, as well as his leather belt and another bow.
Give me persuasion. With advantage.
Did you have
I
that thing looked
Before you
at?
use the special bolts.
I think that's what the.
Did you have that belt looked at by Tiki just to make sure it was magical?
It was a regular belt. It's a regular leather giant ass.
Oh no, that's not even with the regular. That's not even
But
with
it's
the
a really
bolts.
nice leather giant ass.
That's not even the bolts.
By the way, inspiration.
And guidance, which do stack.
6 and
Mine is a 4. His is an 8.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so. I'm
If
gonna
my
take
brother's
your-
watching, hi Matt.
Hi.
Shout out to Matt.
If any of my friends from my Discord are on there, fuck you all.
My brother actually does really good fantasy art.
Does he?
Like some really good shit. I'll try
Nice.
to find some and send it to you.
Where does he live?
He's down to Temecula.
Oh, we should get him for the convention, for the.
Oh yeah,
Artist Alley.
We're doing a convention, a comic convention in Hemet in March.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
That'd be
cool.
awesome. Yeah,
So
reach out to him.
Hear that,
Thanks
Matt?
to it's 32.
No,
Yeah.
it's on-
I'm sorry, I'm only plus 10.
Fair exchange.
Only
Actually, I like the bolts. If I use the bolts.
At least it's a
on
nice.
plus
You
13,
said it was a nice
Yeah.
leather belt.
And I do
Oh yeah,
that
that's nice. All right.
plus 10.
I told you.
Sorry.
That gives me advantage, like,
He easily made that trade.
You didn't even know. Like,
Sorry.
no,
Somebody's
just
getting
like,
fucked.
yeah, I got
Okay.
my
Yeah,
got myself the reverb too.
where do I go to?
Oh wow, yeah, he's
It's something
good.
we didn't really need
Inventory.
anyways. It was a big
It's
ass.
amazing.
All the way down.
You have to click here.
Yeah,
I don't
I'd love
think
for him to set up a
so.
booth at Artist Alley
could
and
have
really
been a
show off his
holding
stuff.
bag.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's fine. I can
Like,
attune.
how much actually? I was interested in the belt though because I did want to
Okay.
look into it.
Okay, cool.
No, I handed the belt. I didn't hand the bags.
No, you said both.
No, I said the belt.
I thought he was on my one.
I heard both.
You want to roll for it?
No, I could just simply say it was both.
D&D.
Is it a bag of holding?
We don't know.
We don't
I just said
know.
it was a
She
belt.
didn't. She didn't.
I just said it was a really nice belt. I was like, there's a really nice belt and a bow.
Guys didn't.
Yeah, he'll
Belt and
take
a bow.
the belt and the bow. Yeah, he took the belt and the bow.
Oh,
As in-
yeah.
You can give me an insight check on the belt when he took it.
Remember that
There was
movie
a-
that pissed me off so bad when I saw that movie?
Fair.
That movie pissed me off so bad.
Which
Oh,
movie?
because the bag
Monsters and
was-
Mazes.
You're selling
Mazes
something.
and Monsters.
Oh
with Tom
yeah,
Hanks,
yeah.
Where he goes
That's
insane
right,
from
you
playing
had a
Dungeons and
massive
Dragons.
Dragons,
bag of
yeah, 'cause,
coins,
you know.
that's right.
That's
It was
like
all
a-
part of the
but there
great
was a- it was attached to a
80s,
belt. I was
the
like,
Great
this is a
Scare.
really nice belt.
Yeah.
But it's a backpack on you.
The,
That
the,
bag.
the
I
Satanic
still have the
Panic.
bag. I just never said. I said this is my belt.
I
What'd you
remember
get?
send these Satan
What?
experts to my department.
Looks like a nice
Tell
belt.
us about
I got a
Satan
one.
worshipers.
Yeah, just looks like a nice belt. But he seemed eager to take it.
You really should've-
I have the bag. I didn't give the bag. Just give the belt.
Yes, but the belt could have been
How
worth
much for the
1,000
belt?
coins.
Like if we're like,
Yeah.
how? Wait, it was. So you traded
I traded it for the,
the
bow.
belt
The bow and the belt.
The
Tracina.
bow, but then I got a new
Tracina.
bow that has +1.
and it was 800.
Plus one to hit, plus one damage.
Let's go with
Oh, wait a minute.
Let's go with
This one? Yeah, definitely. No,
Let's go
14.
find you a magic robe.
I
my
mean,
friend.
the belt
A
wasn't
magic
that,
robe.
You
I
need
was
some armor
actually-
class, man, or something.
I never saw that belt before. Do you mind if I actually try to buy that from you?
It was a big ass belt.
Yes, for you, dear, but it would absolutely look glorious on my body.
You watch as he kind of side eyes you a bit. Well, and you watch as he goes over the belt buckle and he kind of like does like a bending of it, and you watch the belt shrink down to normal size.
Does it shrink down to, like,
thingy to it?
spine
Okay, I was all
size?
like,
So he can wear it.
It's a belt of
He didn't
He
defense.
just has a buckle around his spine.
That's what I think. I didn't.
As a reaction,
Oh, but
you can invoke a
Really?
shield spell out
really,
once per day.
I'm throwing a spear at you. You know that wouldn't have hit you if you were wearing a belt of
Shield.
defense.
Shield.
All right. He kind of like slides it back over, but that's gonna cost you more coin for that bow.
That's fine. How much does she owe you for the bow?
Well, the bow she gave me is okay for the shelf, but I need 700 more gold to pay for the bow.
It's fine.
But
Where's
you
the
can have the belt
platinum?
back. Be sure to check your gear before you offer it for trade next time.
I am too
Would you do
tiny
trade a
people.
plus
I am
five
not
shield?
that big.
She had a long night with some of that shine.
Explain.
Where's
So longbow plus one.
Is there anyone that
Longbow
deals with
plus
magical
100
clothing or
Plus
things
also
like that?
damage.
We don't really have a solid tailor in Drift. Sorry.
At least not a tailor for normal person size. I mean,
I traded
big people
400.
size.
Larger
Used
people than
last
halfling.
night.
I
I
s-
have 400 gold.
I speak halfling.
Please excuse my very, very idiotic friend here. He doesn't get out at all. Ever.
Don't listen to them. It's weird.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
say in halfling.
she given him 400 gold as well as.
It was the bell, the bow, and 400 gold.
Or was it just the belt?
Well, he
and
gave
bow?
the belt back.
Yeah. So
Okay, so then,
So it's
she's
700 gold for the bow.
And she's
Okay.
given 400 so far.
so it's 300.
Yes.
so then 300.
So 300
Yep.
more. Okay. And you have that?
Yeah, I have that.
Okay.
And playing with all my
So
new
the belt of
toys.
defense is as a reaction you can
Okay.
create it.
So with
Two
the
belts.
2200.
I'll take it if you don't want it.
You have like 6 belts on you.
No, I don't. I have a war gong hanging over my crotch.
Work on. It's not a belt. It's a cod piece
Exactly.
for my missing.
There's a piece
dick.
of rope holding it there.
Okay, so for
No,
the
I have a ring.
studded leather armor quickness, the leather armor plus
No,
1,
he has
and
some
the hand
good spell
bow or
That
hand
little-
crossbow of
God,
accuracy.
we all have really
$7,000
weird
total for what was
The fuck's a dollar?
7,000 gold. What?
What's
a
the
little paper
dollar?
thing that
Pretty sure
These doll hairs. They
Doll hairs.
They're made
Doll
of.
hairs.
They're made of.
Children's toys. They put them on children's
You have
toys.
$10,000? No, 10,000 doll
Doll
hairs.
What's
So,
that from? That's from
What we do in the shadows? I can't remember what it was.
I don't think you understand. I said doll hairs,
Doll hairs.
not dollars.
Doll hairs.
Okay.
Doll hairs. I can give you 10,000 doll hairs for
But
that.
bundling it
I'm a
together.
master coxsman. I love that guy. That guy kills every time.
Together, how much could we get it for?
What's the total?
7,000.
You already had a pretty good persuasion
Yeah, it was
already,
24.
so he'll let it all go for 5.
Oh, yes, we can do that.
Those two people are banging in the motel, and she goes in there, and she goes in there and
Yeah.
to shut him up, and he goes, "Oh wait, no, yeah, she's having sex with him."
All right.
Guillermo, come here.
That's right.
We need to test your blood on these toads.
That's right. And the guy was weird. That sounded like dude. You'll find
What
out
was
his
our
children.
favorite episode where they were all banging on the table? When they fucked up
When
the
Paul
spell or
Robinson
whatever?
Was in her in Nadia's body.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Like the back of her
And
head.
she gets banged,
And
getting
she's
banged,
bent
and she
over.
goes like this. And
What's
his
her
face is
husband's
back
name?
here.
What's her husband's name?
Oh, it
And
feels really
what's the
good.
other one?
I
Laszlo.
forget.
Laszlo's
Laszlo.
banging
Yeah,
her.
Laszlo.
Laszlo's banger. How's that feel, Colin Robinson? Oh yeah.
yeah. It feels great.
It feels great.
You
Yeah,
see
right
her
there.
face is on the back of her head.
Oh
Oh my god.
Now I want to watch
Or-
that show.
Unfortunate spoilers for my friends that I know are on season 2 right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't spoil any
Anything.
of the show's
Show.
plot.
Yeah.
It's just talking about them banging.
Guess what happens at the end of season 4? No, I'm just kidding.
Everyone dies.
They're already dead.
They're already dead
Again.
again.
Spoiler
Sorry.
alert.
Everyone
they
gets
fly.
exercise.
Spoiler alert: they're vampires.
Spoiler alert, they're vampires.
That are actually werewolves.
I love Doug Jones in that too. Oh my God.
Which one?
Doug Jones.
I love
Oh,
the
yeah.
I loved the yoga lady that was like making them pull all their teeth out. Jesus Christ.
Their
So,
previous,
the belt-
this recent
It's-
season
oh, yeah,
was
it's
the
just-
best.
Oh my god, the writing. in
The,
that show.
It's not
the-
indie and Beyond, so I know.
Yeah.
One of
the-
the best shows out there, in my
So
opinion.
The Time Vampire Council, where they're all wearing beige.
Yeah.
Even the room is big.
yeah.
Does it have
I know.
charges?
I want to do something.
What?
The belt.
We can't hear you.
No.
And,
It can be used once per day.
Once per day?
As a bonus action or reaction, you can invoke the
That'd
spell
be fun.
shield.
That'd be fun to play an energy vampire in D&D. That's my next character. I want to play an energy vampire.
Energy vampire.
Yeah, so if you want.
Oh my
you
God,
can
it's
have
so
it for
funny.
Hans, and if he gets
We
hit
could binging that hard, man.
once per day.
It's now
give him a
afternoonish.
All right, it's time to go.
Yeah, let's take our wagon and our horses and our ill-gotten gains and
Are we broke now?
no, you're Baroque.
You're Baroque. You're freaking Baroque.
Yeah, but I look good.
I look good in this. Yeah, but I look good.
But I look.
I make this look good.
No, we're not Baroque.
Okay. Did we not want to hit the
Yeah, we can.
The herbalist?
Yeah, the herbalist.
for any extra potions?
I'm just wearing a plus
We're gonna have
one
that
chest
moment, though,
harness.
On the traveling road, everybody's gonna be flying.
Yes,
Well, I think
ma'am.
you guys were
Yeah.
still looking to buy
In the
maps
middle.
too, right?
And
Now,
the handles
the
on the
maps
side.
that we're looking to buy, did the maps that we find fit the bill for any of the maps that we want to buy?
They're local maps. You get the feeling that most of the maps you've been finding between these weapons that you discovered and now these recent maps that you discovered, they are local regions and areas within greater areas. So you get the feeling they're drop-off points.
That's what we were asking Littleton about, was where would be a good place to go get a map of the areas that we were gonna be heading to, and he told us to go to the Danaherds and talk to Quick Steps for the maps.
Why do we want a map?
we want better because they would know locations as they travel around all certain
Yeah, because
areas.
right now the only map you have are
Is
the
what
ones
we
that was given to you by the.
There's also a map that we can look through a thing and then it shows up on a map. I mean, do we need something more than that?
Probably have some bodies.
Do we have
The
that?
thing
Probably
of
should
Eagle
have done
Sight,
it on some of
the
those. No,
The telescope.
Oh, that just gives you advantage on perception checks.
no, it brings up a map. I mean, it spyglass of Eagle Sight and the map that's attached to it. The map shows up.
Oh well, yeah, yeah,
If I look through it, then I'll
Right.
write it out on the map.
yeah, and then it reflects what you're seeing on the map, but it never stays. So it's not like it's a permanent map.
Right.
Well, like
It just gives you your immediate region that you're in, and then kind of displays it for you so that you know where you are.
were any of the maps where we fought the ogre mage? What's the drop off point? Near one
Ooh,
of those?
give me investigation as you
Ooh.
rifle through the parchments.
Check out the big brain on
Brad. What movie is that from?
Oh,
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
that's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
so we'll call two pipe hitting gnolls. They're gonna go work on the homes here. He's just got two undead gnolls with pipes.
Remember when
And what am I doing? Just investigation?
pretty
Yep.
bad, you could be like, you know what?
Beep.
After
21.
21.
It's once a day.
The new parchments that you found on the Moonwatch Guild knolls that had all the weapons and everything, most of their regional maps do not cross-reference with the maps that you discovered in the Crooked Finger and in the Wastes. Plus, they're not smuggling items. It appears that they were mostly smuggling coin into those regions. So, once again, this could just be a group, part of another group, doing things in kind of a ne'er-do-well way, just a different way that they're doing it. But this could suggest other groups being involved. If the West is involved and the East is involved, maybe people are
Did you just re-release something?
working towards a greater end at this point.
We have a short sword of warning. Does anyone want a short sword of warning?
The Pumbaa, the big head
Any short
Pumbaa.
swords?
Yeah, the police
What does that do?
thrift
Uh,
might be something she might.
you can't be surprised. Short sword of warning.
Short sword of
Save it
warning,
for,
it will.
We're meeting our goal.
The
Weapon.
wearer of the sword cannot be surprised, and it will warn them of. It'll warn them of surprise attack or something like that.
Nobody else knows it.
I thought you already had it.
Do you already have it?
Is it a weapon that'll be in? Yeah.
It might be. Short sword of warning might be in there.
But I tell you guys that she seems to not be a
Yeah,
personal
it is
threat.
in here.
She
Oh,
was
no,
just
that's a short
curious.
bow. There is short
And
sword
she
of
had
warning.
me
Yep.
and
It's
could
in
have
here.
taken me. And I didn't.
Okay.
Read its description. What does it say?
So not an
This
ally,
magic weapon
but
warns you
not
of danger. While the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised except when incapacitated by something other
Yep.
than non-magical sleep.
There you go.
The
So you have
weapon
advantage on
awakens
initiative rolls. That's a
you.
pretty big deal.
Magical, the weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range.
Probably
Any of you are
wouldn't want
sleeping naturally when combat begins.
Okay, cool. That's nice.
I don't think it's attunement either.
completely embarrassed about that whole thing.
No, it doesn't.
I was
It
trying to
doesn't
figure
do
out
it.
No, if you would have
Baru
known.
could start
So,
Yeah.
okay, we have a
trying to
short
see
sword
something,
warning.
try to
All right, cool. That'll be good.
That was from the T-Rex stomach.
Yes, it was.
I could tell you she was a child there.
I'm crazy. I'm gonna be crazy with them crossbows, bro. Holy shit!
So wait, you're taking the short sword warning?
Yeah, you took the short sword.
I do 10 points if I
Did you
use the
take short
plus
sword warning?
bolts.
Okay.
I'll do 10 points before I even roll
No,
a
I didn't
dice.
No, I haven't taken it yet. Okay. I was gonna
Yep.
say because
I'll need it. Believe me. I know. You'll just go. Okay, add 10 hit points to all the gnolls, and continue.
So is the plan still to buy the maps, or are you guys heading
We're gonna head
out towards the Geyser Lake?
No,
Oh,
we want-
I
we
meant
want-
the maps that I was looking at were the maps that we took from the
Right.
Knolls
Right,
to see if they matched up with the.
right. And they're different,
Okay. Okay.
and they're definitely different, and they're more regional than they are area-wide. So they seem to describe like small communities, small regions, like like landmarks
Any
and stuff like that.
areas out here where we're going, like that? What's the name of the place we're going?
You okay?
What's the name of the place we're going to right now?
I know where you're going to Char,
It's in
right?
Char.
Yeah, you're heading to Char.
Is there anything? Are they regional here? Or are they dropping stuff off in Char?
Most of the regional maps are of the West, the Soundless Coast, and the Fractured North.
So we haven't found any maps of Char. So maybe Char's doing this.
Maybe.
I mean, do we want to see if we can just meet with that lady that you guys met with up at
Yeah, we're gonna go right now.
I meant the one that
The
leader
halfling
of
lady.
this city.
What's
Give her that
What was
information.
she? The
That we got from
She's the head of the
noble,
council,
You know, those drop-off points. Maybe
head of
that
Drift Council.
I guess we could.
Thistlebin.
give us another little bit of a.
Yeah, that would
Good
put us
deal.
in good stead with them, and at least we'd have a place to come back to where we're liked.
Like, hey, we were part
Before we
of
go, we can do that.
What do you do? What are you meeting up with her for?
To give her all the
those
information
drop-off
on these-
points
these-
and
These
those
weapon
drop-offs,
drop shipments and
little
stuff.
maps and whatnot. Be like,
I mean, the Drift is a nomadic organization. She may or may not be interested.
Yeah.
Won't know until you talk to her.
Yeah, I know.
At least they'll give her areas to avoid.
Or at least you can use it for her benefit somehow.
Potentially, yeah. Track her down.
Because she has to walk. This thing has to walk through all these lands. So. Okay.
Who's tracking her down? All of you, or
You just go up to the tower and ask to see her again.
I think
Okay.
at least us three, and then I'll disguise self to make myself look
Okay.
like a normal.
while everyone else is kind of out getting the cart and horses and everything ready for the journey towards Geyser Lake, the three of you head up back over the council chamber, up the stairs to the small tower. You knock. The receptionist is there. Oh, you two are back. Oh, you brought a friend. What can I do for you? Did you want to speak to Thistlebin then?
I was hoping we could.
She's up in her office. Give me a moment.
Thank you.
Kind of guides the three of you into like a little waiting area, and she heads up a small circular staircase. Comes back about 5 minutes later. She'd be glad to take all three of you. She's upstairs in her office. Feel free.
Thank you.
Okay.
As the three of you head upstairs, there's Thistlebin. She kind of gets up and opens the door. Oh, you're back so quickly. Please come in. Grab a seat. What brings you back to my offices?
We have a bit of information.
Oh,
about
and
the-
you are?
This is Baruch.
Very well.
He's my bard.
Oh, you have a traveling bard that goes with you.
Yes.
Does he perform?
Yes.
Quite well.
Well, let's hear a ditty.
Versed in multiple techniques.
You watch she puts her feet up on the desk and just kind of stares at you, just expectingly.
Okay, I'll pull out the loot.
Guidance yourself.
No, I didn't say it before I rolled 19.
19? About 5 minutes of playing a local kind of piece that she
Something I
might,
probably picked up
something
at-
nomadic and picked up as a piece that would be friendly to halflings. And she just gets a smile on her face, looks very inspired. Well, you have a traveling bard. Pleasure. Thank you for playing for me.
No problem.
So,
Just a little. Could have done a little bit better, but we're a bit tired after last night's activities by the lake.
wouldn't know anything about that. What can I do for the three of you then?
Well, as I was saying, there was a band.
We found some stuff that you might be
No.
interested in.
Oh, information. I'm
Yes.
always interested in information. What information do you have for me?
Show it to her.
Hand over the
Some
correspondence.
kind of weapon shipments are getting dropped off in various kingdoms by
Oh,
some Knowlish people.
fascinating. I'll be more than happy to take those off of you. Thank you.
Yes.
She's,
Of course,
Take
after
some.
making.
you okay? What happened? What happened?
It's mildly painful. I just got really busy down there.
You get a migraine?
Sit.
No, I'm having a ruptured cyst and it's
Sit.
Oh no.
Okay.
so I'm gonna be calling it early.
Do you need a ride home?
I need to call Lon to come get the car because I can't drive.
Do you want me to drive you home?
It's really shaky. Never can get the car because the floor is moving right now.
Yeah. So,
All right, everybody, we're going to call it early tonight. We will be back next Tuesday. Don't forget, be safe, be kind, play a game. See y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.